Hey, and what's going on, everybody? Hello, what is up? It's good to see everybody here today. Yes, as you can see, we do have. Whoops, let me get something fixed up here. Okay, I hope that's gonna be okay. All right. Yes. So what's up? Hey, what's up, guys in chat? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, here we go. Cliff Forever. Thank you for your subscription. Got that in there as we were rolling our countdown. So it is good to see everybody is completely awesome to see everybody kind of getting back into the swing of things. So as you can see, I wanted to do 34, 35 sponsors here by this weekend. So we're literally one sponsor away, and there's someone, thank you for your subscription, whoever that was that just made the one tick over to the two. Try not to look at that too much because it does fluctuate a lot during the day. But thanks. So again, if you're brand new, welcome to the channel. If you will kind of want to know what we do here, we are really a kind of a conglomerate of just everything that we can wind up doing here, simulation based. But we do a lot of stuff from ATS to ETS, which has got some big updates coming out. ATS has got one coming up here in a week or so. We will stream that first day off. So you guys want to see some really cool stuff. Steering wheel, I've got shifter, got SKRS. I've got everything going on, so we will do ATS. Just a little bit of a sneak peek coming in the front side on that. Obviously, X-Plane is going to be soon along down the line. I've been working on a games list to give you guys so that I can do a proper polling here during our next week of live streams. So that ought to be cool. I was trying to think what else, any kind of other big updates today as of 11/7. So thank you there, John Hickerson. Appreciate you arriving right on time there, bud. Appreciate that as always. It's nice to see all my stuff there going around. So, all right, let me throw some shout outs here to our participants here in chat. So if you're asking questions, I can't see them right now, but let me do it real quick. AJ Bennett, what's up, man? How are you? Blindsided, glad you are able to come over and check out a live stream. And Branco Richard, how are you, man? Brian and Brody, Clear Motives Glass, number one, what's up? How are you? Connor, Gary, George, Gerald, Guy McLeod, how are you, man? I saw you over there in Raptors. Good to see you there. And Hicks Boys Media, been a while, man. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. JB and Joe, one of ours. And there's T-Bone, 57 Games. Appreciate that subscription there, buddy. We got John, Kevin, Miller Inc., PFG Crazy Butter. What's up, man? Raptors in the house. What's up there, pal? How are you? Rhino Smash Gaming, Robin Fax 10, Scott T-Bones, the Old Kid Games, Jungle Mac, what's up? Tina, Brigham, how are you? Travis, and Troy Saltbine, who else? Walter came in there, Steven, Scott Warner Jr., Robo Ash, Robin Fax 10, so great, and I may have missed a few in there, just participants came in there last minute. Devin, what's up, man? The Fall Guy, yeah, man. And what's up is that Panamon 33, how are you, man? So what is the stream going to be at today? It's going to be a good one, guys. Yes, it's going to be really good. So, big surprise. All right. All right, let's continue. Oh, is it? Come on. Come on. All right, letting it load in here. Let's get over to our, wait a minute, wait. There we go. And there's, there we go. There's coming in. What's up, KG1 Ripper? How are you? Hey, love this game you're playing. All right, so we are at the dark. So I have to get a big shout out to Mr. Nick T. Nick T's been helping me out today. Got way behind. He was able to help me out, so I'm so excited to see this. Hey, what's up? Well, thank you there, Raptor. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, I feel like I'm getting weird. I actually may restart the game. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm getting a weird. It's been paused and it's been sitting over here for a while. I tell you what, let me just do that real quick because I've already saved it. I'm just going to go back to the main menu and then come back down, and I think that'll probably be good for it. So let's do that. And wait a minute. There we go. Let's pull that around. That's fine. Let me just go back to the main menu here, and then we'll quit it. We'll slow it down, then we'll bring it back up. So that's sometimes that happens. I just felt like it was doing really laggy there. Hey, what's up? Oh, man. Well, there it is. 35 and 35. So what's up, Mr. Cookie Monster? And I appreciate your comments, guys. I saw y'all before the stream started. I was just trying to get the last few minute things kind of coming in the house. So it was nice to read y'all's Very nice and thoughtful laid out. You know, I try to do, I work really hard at this stream thing. I try to do the best I can. And that obviously, you know, something you guys have taken note of. So there we go. I feel like I'm running a lot smoother. So thanks, and appreciate that, Cookie Monster. Hopefully your little was going to come in here soon. Sorry, RIP headphone users. That was a little loud, I know. What's up, Lewis Gord? How are you? Wow. Yeah, wow, Rich. Yeah, woo. Yeah, so I got a little help today. So I've done something on the claim that I've never done on any of the other ones. And I got we got the boon starting to come out. I got lights. We got lights. We got big lights. And I mean big old lights. We got Raptor big old lights. Yeah, there it is. It took it a while. So thank you there, Cookie Monster. Enjoy all the wonderful emotes and enjoy, the small perks of being a sponsor. But, yeah, I do appreciate it. So thank you very much for that. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that, Mike. You guys are awesome. Let's do this. Let's turn some work lights on. You're like, what? He put some lights on the claim. Yeah, so we started out. So we've even got us one. From midnight to noon. There you go. It was like, bam. Oh, let's, all right. Let's see what I'm at. Is this? I keep getting off on the wrong screen here. There we go. We got to alt tab over. All right, so there we go. So we got some lights up here. We got all of our back end, all of our stuff that there is all illuminated. And then our claim here is starting to be illuminated. Now, we do have to make one little quick run. I do need to pick up a few things. And it's little like just a couple of things. So we got everything here. So this is Pine Valley. And as you saw earlier, we do have multiple machines of lots of stuff in here. This is kind of a little bit of a miniature game hack. We will kind of, it's not hard, but I'm not going to like just dive right into it. You may not like it, you may not like it, but we're going to see how things work and how things progress. But there we go. So the whole entire plant is now completely illuminated. So night mining, yes, that's going to be a thing. And we've also got a second generator here in the back. This is going to illuminate all of our cut. So I'm kind of getting to the main. You're like, oh my God, I'm just waiting to see 3 dump trucks. So we've got one small excavator there. All right, let's turn all these on. All right, should be yes, and yes. All right, cool. So let's jump up here. There we go. So there's the claim. So pretty much everything is almost all illuminated. So we have got 2 large excavators. Now you may say, okay, well this is stupid, FTG, because you can only drive one of these at a time. And yes, I do realize that. But I will say this: for those that like to sit in a in a complete confined area and they want to try to spread out on the stream, spread out on the claim. One of the big things about doing something like this is you can have a digger one place, and then you can actually have another one going in at another place and completely have this entire kind of 2 setup system. So whether or not you just have 2 of these over on Pine, now Pine Valley is the only one we found that we can actually do this on. We've tried on the other 2. We cannot get it to work, so it may just be something here that is completely just for Pine Valley. I'm not exactly sure. But if you wanted to have a drive here, plus if you wanted to have a drive somewhere else, it's there. You can do it, and it keeps you from having to do the crab crawl all the way back across the claim to another place and another location. So we've been able to do this with pretty much everything. Whether you lift it up, do it, pull the hack, or whether or not you pull multiple excavators in, small ones, big ones, double generators, double fuel, 3, 4, 5 dump trucks. Either one. So I got in today and we did some stuff, some cool stuff here with the train. So we've got one major cut going all the way down into Pine Valley. Now I'm going to work on another one. We may get into some of that today. We'll just see, but here we go. We'll walk down our cut that's going in. I love this. This is just so boss right here. This is like, wow. This right here is what screenshots are made out of. So here we go. So we've got all 3 stacked up, ready to go. Now you say, well, what's the point of having 2? What's the point of having 3? What's the point of having anything more than 1? The one big thing about that is you could load all of these trucks up and then go turn and drive one back, drive your, get your wash plant and stuff up and going. And then after you do that, you could take all 3 trucks as the wash plant's running. Now, if you wanted to be mindful, save some on fuel. If you didn't really care, then you don't have to do it. I would actually say the dump trucks really are kind of the least important to me. I would really like to see both excavators be in there. So if I had 2 excavators and maybe just 2 dump trucks, I would be happy, because that would be the perfect amount to have a couple separate places on. You think about, it would be awesome to have this on Rivertown, especially at my particular claim. That would be the one big thing about it. So lit up like Super Bowl Sunday. That's it, man. The Illuminator. That's right. So we did our same, basically our ramp crawl, and we went all the way down, and we just literally kept going as far as we could. So I'm looking at tonight. We may run some dirt, because we got to have some stuff for our giveaway on Fridays. We're going to have big gold clean out. So if you are, if you're new and you're like, hey, what is all, you'll hear me talk about that. And reference that. So we will be having a nice gold cleanup on Friday. So everything we get from here plus Rivertown, we'll put that and combine them together, and we'll have a nice big Friday, kind of a little block party. We do have a giveaway this Friday that I think you'll like. So, but we may do another claim. I'm not another claim, but another cut. And maybe, kind of maybe branch off this and do another one, just in another area off the backside to where we can pull more trucks and then move one of the excavators over there. I don't know. We'll just kind of figure out and see how we go today. Gary, that's a good one. Much money. Well, we just got the gold, and this is one of those save games that I used, so we would have enough to buy all the special content that's coming out later. The one thing about it is if you don't have that, they're eventually going to take the gold cheat away. So once the gold cheat goes away, there will be no more ways to really, pile drive your money into the accounts. So that's kind of why we have it that way. So what's up, Kenneth? How are you? Mick360, hello from Sydney. Looks more official, allows for if you did. Yeah, that's kind of what my thought was. You can certainly have, now obviously having them all stacked in, there's no point in having them all stacked in here. I mean, the guys like, oh, well, that's highly unrealistic. And then yes, okay, fine. You got me there. But it will be cool if you wanted to do something here. And then you wanted to take something, and let's say you wanted to be on the totally opposite end of the claim, but you didn't want to have to run the excavator back and forth. Maybe you just wanted to dig here for, 15, 20 minutes and then run over to the other side and do something over there, and say spend 15, 20 minutes over there. It's totally doable now. And you've got everything that you need, and you don't have to crab crawl, like I said, all the way across the claim. So that's some. And the one other thing, if your cut is wide enough, you could use these on opposite sides like I am. So we could dig off on this side, and without having to switch to the other side, we can hop in the other excavator, pull off the other side, and then throw them in the trucks, yada 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 yada. We're good to go, and everything's good. Now I will say this: the one thing about pulling in more items like these is most of them are pretty heavy in their modeling, their textures, so it does take extra power. I can notice that my frame rate is not nearly as high, and that is with the lights. With the lights and the shadowing on, it does get quite taxing on the system. I can definitely say that. So that's something I'll just at least be mindful of. And two, if you had them split off and separated in different ones, it would probably certainly help you. And the same with over here. There's so much stuff that's playing shadows on one another when you put all the lights around the claim. It does hurt frames. Even on my machine, it's still just a lot to process. So other than that, that's pretty much what I've been working on. So I can keep up with chat now. So you guys got questions, you want to throw some comments out there, please feel free to. If you are new, please feel free to throw anything there in chat that you want to, as long as it's pertaining here to the game and to the conversation here at hand. So we're going to do some excavating digging today. We may do some front loader digging today, but I kind of want to keep up with that same cut. We use the bulldozer some today. You guys love when they use the bulldozer. We may even pull another cut at a totally different place. Maybe pull it off the right side. I mean, who the heck knows? I may even just let you guys choose where we start digging next. And we can do the same here and just dig a big old hole. And we actually still can go very far into the ground from where we're at now. So I figure let's go ahead and let's fill our dump trucks up. Now, I guess what I thought about doing was I can fill this one up, pull it out of the way, fill this other one up, pull it out of the way, fill the next one up, just back it down. Just kind of keep that process. And once we take one dump truck in, we can turn the plant on, have it running. Then we can run all three, dump trucks off and then shut the plant down and the water down and then hop right back in them and pull them back down. So, I mean, hey, if you wanted to, it's just a way to maybe save yourself in just a little bit of money. Of course, if you're like me and not really worried about the money, then it really doesn't matter. But I'm just trying to find a way to justify having so many machines in the claim. But anyway. So let's get to digging what you guys have came here to see. Well, thank you there, Trey. I appreciate it, man. Well, anything, you know, I'm glad you guys come. I'm glad you guys come and watch. You know, I'm glad the stream can be, you know, just a little bit of an escape, just a chill out time, and you don't have to deal with anything. So yeah, that's you know, it's what it's meant to be. That's what I've always wanted to be, just a chill time. You can come and hang out, and you know, take a load off there, man, and just enjoy and hang out with some other fellow gamers. So welcome, man. Realistic, okay, but efficient, better. Yeah, there you go, Dan Z. I'll take that explanation any day, man. Remove money, Cobra? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Am I a hunter? No, not really. Hey, what's up there, Chad? How are you, man? Good to see you on this fine Tuesday night. Glad it turned out. Yeah, man. Did find a 67-ounce nugget. Power Stroke, what's up, man? This is when multiple. Yes, it would be, Simon. You're exactly right, man. I would, and like I said, you know, maybe 3 might be a little stretch. We'll see how things work because this will be my actual first real loads. We've done just a few little test loads to make sure that nothing was bugged and nothing was funky from the save, you know, anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see as we run it. We may just run back to 2. That may be a better, more comfortable number for me to work, but we'll just see. I do like this. I tell you what I like more so than just the trucks and excavators and those kind of things. I really like being able to dig the way that I'm digging in the cut. The cut for me right now is what I'm most happy about. I know, right? Got to go find the dorkiest things. So I guess at some point, if you wanted to, you go over here and fill up the other one. So. Oh, if they were multi, I hear you there, Jeff. Well, I'll tell you how we added. I'll tell you guys in a little while. I will tell you how we added. It's not hard. This is the only one you can do it on. And there's already some videos out there for it, so it's not like, you know, we just ran across our own just complete awesomeness. I got a little dirt bugged up in there. Oh yeah, Kikami's round. Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you there, No Mediocres. Appreciate your sponsorship as well the other day. And yeah, welcoming in a new to the crew. So that's 35 and 35, man. It's awesome. I was really kind of just setting that goal for by this weekend. I never really push donations and money a lot in stream. I just don't. I mean, it's there. You know, you guys have you got a lot of people, you know, begging for subscribers and, you know, begging for this. And there's a lot of competition in YouTube nowadays. So, yeah, I just figure you guys, if you want to do it, then you'll want to do it. And for the most part, I mean, I think it's worked out pretty well. You guys have supported when you wanted to, and there's been a lot of support here that I've not even anticipated. So it's great to see that. I'd much rather you guys taking that initiative to do it yourself. So it's awesome. Much appreciated, guys. Only thing is you might want to try to move your bucket out of the way so you don't have to keep dodging it every time. All being well for the update? I hope so, Alan. I mean, I know it's what they've... I really have not seen anything. I know Mikolai has not been in the past couple of days. Of course, we're on a time change now over here in the States, so that puts it even later or earlier to him, depending on whether or not it's a wake-up for him. I would love to ask him what's going on, but I was thinking about that the last update. Me and Nick and Ryan were kind of sitting... talking the other night, and I was like, you know, if I remember correctly on that last one, it was like a couple days before he came out, and that's when we had all the issues with the dump truck and all that crazy stuff, and then we kind of had to go back to the drawing board with some of that. So I don't know. I've not seen anything on Facebook, but then again, I have not really been actively seeking it out today either. So I really couldn't say, one way either way. Yeah, sure, this is definitely what's happening. This is not happening. And I'm okay if somebody else has been searching to Facebook and actually knows the answer and wants to throw it up in chat. Please feel free to do so. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all. As long as it's the truth and not not just some made up, yeah, they're going to bring in about 6 vehicles and a new trommel and, yeah, shaker plant. Getting any gold yet? Well, we're getting about what we got before, man. You see our gold count, right? 0. It's okay. Hey, what's up, Nate? How are you? Hey, 2 does. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, we got 3, actually. Actually, we got 4. But one of them is bugged. I don't know exactly what happened to that one, but yeah. So this would be the only thing. Now, I've got to figure out... oh, shoot, I may have dug out my step. Oh, that's going to suck if I dug out my step. Hey, well, thank you there, Ant. Appreciate that, bud. Oh, man, that right there, that... I will say, there's people give it its grief and give it its heck a lot of the time, but that is a heck of a pretty screenshot right there. That just looks good, man. The lighting in this game is incredible. Whoops, I totally missed that. Woo! I did get the dump truck out and the bulldozer, see if we can't fix some of that. It might got me stuck. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll take it. So that we can line these up. So when do we get ready and get this last one here? Once we get this last one loaded up, we can drive all 3 of these, start everything up at the plant, and we can just drop all 3 of these into the hopper, and then we can drive them all back. We'll back them right back in, and then take it off again. So the cool thing is the how we're digging all this out, so we can come at some particular point. So I want you guys to be thinking about this. Oh, Jeff's got 6. I hear you, man. So what you could do at some point in this, we might go ahead and run the bulldozer a little bit if you guys want to see some bulldoze action. I can kind of clue you in on how I dug such a straight and downward cut. A lot of people think you got to go up for that, but no, you really got to go down. Looks like I dug out my step, so doggone it. We're going to have to walk around, at least for a little bit anyway. But we can look at the bulldozer, and I can give you some tips on making a cut like this. A little different than our road, but it's just done in steps and done in layers and done in tiers. So not crying tears, but tears like T-I-R-S. I don't know if anybody got that. Maybe that was just a cheesy joke. Hey, look at there, Nick, Chad's from Kansas. Woo! Yes, it will. Wrong digger. Whoops, sorry. Got discombobulated here. Yes, it'll be. Let's go ahead and move this one up out of the way. And thank you there, Ryan Watson. Appreciate your subscription as well, there, sir. Use the ropes and chain them up. Yeah, it would be nice there, Blue. I would love to see a new update. I know some stuff planned, so I'm hoping they got some fixes and they said they were going to have a small content update, so we would have some relatively small things in there. It wouldn't be a huge content, but the one thing about it is if they get the game fixed in early and they get to a point to where they're happy with some things, then that's when we can start looking for some bigger stuff coming in, bigger wash plant stuff, bigger, whatever else that we're really in the market for and looking forward to. So, well, we kind of missed on some of that. Multiplayer will not come on this one. It'll come in 2, which I'm not sure any kind of timeline. I have no idea about any of that. So, yeah, we'll fill you in, guys. We'll fill you in. I knew you guys would want to see that. I'll explain it. There's videos already on YouTube, so it's not like, you know, this is some, groundbreaking. We're just the first ones to kind of feature all this stuff all working in a live stream and not just kind of a random video. It's got a bunch of techno music playing. Colby, what's up? Did you do? Oh yeah, Colby. Yeah, we certainly did. So thank you there. Is that LaPearl? So thank you there, Colby LaPearl. Appreciate that subscription. And YMMOT Gaming, how are you? Hello. Good morning, Guten Tag. Nitrium Snow. Willkommen. And Nick Garner, how we got multiple things. Well, it's kind of a glitch. It's all it is. Just a glitch. But it does allow it to copy itself onto the claim, so you can have 2 of anything, really. I mean, you can have 5 of anything. If you can fit them up and get it to work, yeah, you can have 5 of anything up there on the claim. Giant machines, no, but I've actually looked at it to see if it was any good. It's kind of weird. A few people streamed it, but not a lot of people did, so I didn't really have that much content for it. But yeah, I kind of looked at it. I heard it just didn't have a lot of content. Like, it was great conceptually, but it just didn't have a lot of depth to the game. But I don't know. I don't really know anybody personally that's I don't know anybody that's personally played it, so I don't know. But the cool thing is, we'll just continue to keep digging part of this out here, and then we will use the bulldozer, come back, we'll smooth this out so we can back our trucks in here, kind of free of all the stuff that's going on. And then after that, we'll get back some of this back in. Get the bulldozer. Maybe we even create a second tier. Now, you guys like to see when we do the bulldozer, create a second tier in there tonight. All right, good night there, Nate. Have a good night there, bud. Andy Christofferson, or Christofferson, I think that's right. How are you, man? Share us how to work the glitch. Okay. We'll get to it. Might even just have the man of the hour explain it. Where do I stream from? Is that Cliff Forever? Yeah, we're in North Carolina. All right, let's see. We've got to be getting close there. And let's go ahead and let's dig us in a step so we can come right back up here. If it'll let us. Yes, sometimes you get around a lot of this light, and then you get all the lights from the claim. That's sometimes I don't. It's not really a computer issue. It's just a game being able to. I guess it's the game engine being able to process all that. I'm not exactly sure. So there you go. That right there is a screenshot in itself, right there. Might have to put that. We might have to take a screenshot there of that, and we'll have to post it up on the Gold Rush forums. I'm from Romania 610. Awesome there, Blue. What's up, Born Innocent, all the way from New Zealand? How are you, man? Remember from yesterday? Got a new PC and you already need a new graphics card and bigger RAM. Oh, man. Alright, we'll get a good screenshot of that and we'll send that to the guys on the Facebook page. All right, so let's go ahead and get up here. We'll start moving things down. Now this is, this is one of those things where if you want to use this, I mean, it's fine. You can use it as it is. Sometimes, and I don't know, eventually it might be to where this probably get fixed. I have no idea. I would venture to say there's probably a good chance that it will. Because this is the only claim that it works on. So the thing about this is once you've got this, you load up all three. Instead of having to drive one, then leave everything running and do the other, you know, yada yada yada. Kind of keep doing this back and forth. Once you turn everything on, when you drive this one back, you hop into another one, you load, then you hop in that, you load, and then if you wanted to, you could turn stuff off like water pumps, anything that uses a good bit of gas for a short amount of time, depending on how much material you're running through. It's up to you. It might work and save you a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. Oh, why am I getting sound there on those? Let's see if they're actually shaking and going. Yep. All right, so everything's turning down there. Good deal. Oh, you know what? Let's turn all these lights and stuff off. Hey, 200. What's up there, Michael? No, I didn't shove it under the tailing ramp. If that's how you do it, then that'd be news to me. Actually, we got 4 in here, Michael. All right. Mike, we're using a PS4. Cool deal. There we go. Yeah, man. Not a problem. Yeah, I think we got everything on there, mediocre. Yeah, shaker, duplex, trommel. Yep, we're good. Water's on. And do a double take there. I saw that comment. I was like, wait a minute. Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you? Yes, it will, Keaton. It is coming on console. That is completely confirmed. So, yes, it will be on there. So looking at the first quarter there of 2018 is when they're looking at that coming up. So good thing about it, you can back it right in and get this kind of set up for new load. And at some point too, we might, we got to give it, we didn't bulldoze that that close there. We just run it back down in here like this. Now you could, at some point we'll go ahead and get the bulldozer as well and smooth some of this up and kind of get things ready to go again. So I think y'all like that once we hop back up in the bulldozer again. Yeah, hose. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I do stuff like that from time to time. It's in harping on the past there, mediocre. Yeah, Parker's good. There you go. Flying circus. That was a almost pro backing up. Yeah, man. Until we ran into that little edge. So I don't, here's the thing. I don't know if this is any faster. I don't know. It feels faster. And plus, I love digging with the excavator. It's very relaxing. It's smooth. It works. So, I mean, I'm completely complacent when it comes to stuff like that. I like things that are smooth and work, and especially this one. So anything when I'm doing like the bulldozer, excavating, even running the dump truck is kind of fun. I mean, it's not, the one thing that I probably hate the most is probably the front loader, just because I just don't like it. I don't know why. So, oh, well, thank you there, Silly Sally. Well, thanks, thanks for catching up. I think it does, Eskimo. It does. It feels when you're fully loaded, not so much on this one because everything I have is flat, but once you actually get out on the terrain, I do feel like it's loaded. Now, it's not going to tip over easily, but I do feel like you get more of a roll. And maybe you don't. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but it's a good trick. The only thing, depending on how, since the claim is so close to this, you see it kind of spitting dirt over the guys. It's cool. Since at some point, you need to make sure that when you make a cut, that you come off a level spot like what we just did, an easy transition, so that you can pull up and then turn around. Or you need to make it wide enough that you can actually turn around yourself. So I'm actually going to turn these lights off just for right now. It does help with frame rates. 'Cause I think once you get all these big vehicles and the shadows all start playing off that, I think it's just too much for the game to. It's too much for the game to be able to take it all in. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What'd you miss last night? Absolutely the most awesome stream that we've ever done, and you missed it all. Missed it all, man. That was good. We had a good, solid stream last night. We were at Arnold. We finished Arnold up. Got it all taken care of. Actually started running a little bit of dirt on Arnold last night. So we'll continue Arnold and Rivertown as well as the new Pine Valley here. I didn't even think I shut the other one off. Let me shut it off real quick. Well, yeah, I did. Okay. We just got one more. So then after that, we got everything done. So the one thing, especially for new guys out there, Friday is going to be a nice, good giveaway in there for us. So PDPS 3C104, thank you there, buddy. Appreciate that subscription. So yes, we will be going a new giveaway there on Friday, and that will consist of a nice giveaway sponsored by one of our sponsors. So that's something else. We always get gaming channels come in here. It's like, hey, can I have a shout out? I want some of your subs. You mind giving me some of your subs? Hey, here's $5. I just want to get my name in your stream. If you want to do that, then why don't you sponsor a giveaway here for the channel, and then we'll even say up there in a nice little scroll bar that tonight's subscriber is or giveaway is sponsored by us, something. So it's a way to pay in some advertising here as well as support the channel if you're a fan, if you want to kind of play a part here with FTG. So just something that we want to do. And sponsors, anybody that's out there, whether or not you're just a regular viewer, whether or not you donate the money to me or have a giveaway there that you want to give me a code that you want to do for a gold cleanup there on a Friday, I'm all for it. I think it's going to be good. We've already got 5 already lined up. Wait a minute. 4. I think 4 lined up. So I'm working on a few more. So if it's something that you might be interested in, please let me know, fulltiltfarming@gmail.com, or you can send me a YouTube message, either way. But that's just something I think might be a little bit cooler here for the channel. It's a way to support the channel also, but also giving back to the channel. Last week's was given by our own, one of our own sponsors there, PFG Game and Ace. So that was awesome to see that. So thank you again for that there, PFG. Much appreciation there to you for that. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll have a gold clean out there where we feature all the gold here from Arnold Claim, from Pine Valley, and also from Rivertown. We actually have all 3 mines are fully functional now. So we'll have all 3 mines, and all 3 cleanups will all take place on Friday. So we will have hopefully some variations in the gold totals. We'll all be hopefully not all sticking around 15. So we'll see how we do on that. So that's just a little kind of our new stream schedule. We will feature new games and some other new content here as we kind of get into some new places. So already up to 30% there, 17 on the bucket. So that's only after 4 loads. Pretty cool. Now, if you wanted to catch magnetite, you just need to throw you a bucket at the end of that into that mess down there, and it'll catch it. It'll be Friday night. Friday nights we do that. So I would love, and the whole reason I want to have a big old huge live stream. That would be my goal. Big old huge live stream on Friday. Ton of people in watching. Ton of visitors. People saying, "Hey, what the heck's going on?" And I say, "Oh, well, we don't want people in there because we." But it makes it fun. We've got, I think last giveaway we had about 270 some people in here, and it was just kind of pandemonium, and the chat just went. Phew. Nothing but guesses for ounces and stuff, and that's cool to see. I like that level of involvement. So I know the competitors don't like it, but I like it. So yeah, well, think of there almost for a friendly reminder there, PFG. So if you're brand new, go ahead. Hey, what's up, Chief? How are you, man? How to level dirt so easily with does well. That's like a week-long tutorial series. Lots of practice, man. Lots of practice. But anytime I'm in the dozer, I always start giving tips and tricks. So something you guys want to see, just let me know. When we get to those, you got questions, ask away. I'm glad to teach you guys how to be creative with the dozer. It's not that hard. It just works a little better with, works a little better like with, console controllers, that kind of thing. But yeah, so we've got new guys watching, got new people that have not subscribed, new guys that hadn't liked. Make sure you hit that. Let me see if I can get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button there, and also subscribe if you want to see more here of Gold Rush, which we are going to be continually keeping this in our arsenal of games to stream, as well as looking at features some others. So be on the lookout there. Thank you there, Gary, for that friendly save reminder. There we go. We got out of there. Actually worked out pretty good. I actually dug those completely blindsided. All right, let's do a quick save here. There we go. Hey, what's up, Core? How are you, man? Use the Xbox controller. There you go, man. Oh, it's okay, Bob. Hope everything's good with you, man. Now that you're out. Oh, we gotta move this. Yeah, let's move this. Let's move this little guy. Typically, I would split these off in two different sides. So I am Eskimo Pie. Thank you for your subscription there, bud. Appreciate it. All right, there we go. Fold that off. Then we'll hop back over this and we'll load up on this side. Now, you know, is it overkill to have two big excavators over here? Yeah, sure, probably. But like I said before, it's kind of easy to dig on either side. And then again, if you wanted to, you can always, you know, split these off if you got two main areas of a claim that you want to try to work. Hey, if you get tired of digging in one, go dig in the other, you know. Especially if you're kind of working a couple different places. I don't like to really stay doing one thing very long too often. And stream, and then when I'm even just playing ups, we totally miss the bed. Even when I'm playing stuff by myself, it just set. I hate doing the same thing over and over and over. It gets very monotonous for me. I get bored of it. So it's good to kind of get the, and that's why it's good to know some tips and tricks there with the bulldozer. Just to kind of keep everything, you know, keep it fresh. You get tired of digging, well, let's go, you know, go pull you another part of the cut in there. Go dig you a new tier. The same way with, you know, get tired of the bulldozer and get out there and start digging. And that's kind of when this game opens up. When you're able to do a little bit of creation, you kind of know how to do all the. Oh shoot, man! I am just totally missing this bed. This is terrible. Wow. I'll be lucky if. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. All right. We might want to fix that. Whoops. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. There we go. All right. Whew. Yeah, we kind of missed that one a little bit. Oh, there! Thank goodness for that articulation and that that diff lock. Woo! That was good. That was almost freaky. Three-wheeling, yeah, we were like one-wheeling there for a minute. Max, we've only been streaming there for about 45 minutes. Not long at all. Yeah, Bill, it's a good game. I mean, it is. I mean, treat it as it is. You know, it's good. I'm great there, Core. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Doing the front end loader for uphill. Yeah, that's a doable way. If you get the right angle on the front end, you're right, man. That's about the best. You used to be able to do uphills with the bulldozer, and then I think they did like a little bit of a ghost update to it, and they took all that away because that's the first thing that I tried doing. So if I do it, I'll get to it. So basically, you're calling. No, I'm not gonna say that. Thank you there, Core. $5. I don't know if we dig it. There's a lot of dirt in Pine Valley, bro. It's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt in there for $20, man. I'll go dig a hole in my front yard for 20, and I'll even let my wife call you and let her bless you out for it. Hey, what's up, Marty? How are you? Yeah, that wasn't too good. I totally missed that one. I don't know why the depth perception of that bucket was not what I thought it was. I was like, wow. But we'll see what we can do. Be nice. 540. Well, maybe. You know, and honestly, that wouldn't be that big of a deal if we had a like a really nice killer way to get the stuff to the claim. I mean, sometimes, like, you know, like even the bulldozer, like it gets a good bit there, but it takes a while to get it loaded up. I mean, you know, it just does. It takes a while to get it loaded. So thank you for your $7 there for the challenge of digging all the dirt up here on Pine Valley. We got a lot of dirt to go. Does that $40, does that carry with interest? I have to ask that. If it carries with interest, then you're on there, bro. He'll do it for 100. I don't know if I do it for 100, Michael. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, yeah, and true. I mean, I don't really care what claim I'm at. It's weird. Some people like certain claims. It seems to be the more favorite ones are Pine Valley and Rivertown. Maybe it's just because there was so much content, you know, was maybe thrown up on Arnold from the very beginning. You know, maybe that was the one thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's interesting. Sold 100 it is. Hey, what's up? What I'm gonna be if you wet, Willie. Jack, how to get the hunt? Yeah, I'll let you guys in a secret. It's really not too. I may even get the mastermind of it behind. I may even get him to explain it. You don't get to hear him much in stream, at least mine anyway. So I'll have to see if he's around. If he's not around, then I'll tell you how to do it. Hey, what's up, AJ? How are you? Let the interest grow. There you go. That's funny, man. That's nice. Oh, what's up there, Coffee? How are you there, bud? There it is. I don't know if it got your other $2. Maybe it did, and I just totally missed it. But anyway, thank you there, Court. Appreciate it, man. The playful banter. Random, what's up there, bud? Hope you're doing well. Good to see some new faces here in chat as well. Hey, what's up, B-Temple? I almost missed you. What's up, bud? How are you? I literally looked away and y'all threw some chat down there. So, yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm doing good, and thank you there, doing some good work. Well, thank you there, B-Temple. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. What does the fine mean? Oh, you talking about for cores, core games, maybe super chat, maybe? Is that what you mean? Fine. Hey, what's going on there, Valentine? Small. Well, thank you there, bud. Appreciate it, man. I always say I appreciate it, bud. That's your actual name. Oh, wow, we covered by my first name. All right, so there was that. So there's 2 already filled up. Probably wasted a couple in there. And one of the good thing about doing this was the fact that we're actually digging down into the ground. Some people have said that it seems to be that maybe you get better gold as the deeper that you go. We kind of did pull a little bit of the texture glitch here, so we're about a little more than halfway down. That's about how far we are. Hey, what's up, Marty? Real name's Aaron. All right, well, I can call you Aaron, man. I can certainly do that. I like first names. No more. Oh, we're back here in too close. Whoops. Alright, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and we'll just swing this one over here. And kind of see there once we get going. So we'll pull the bulldozer down. Fill the list. I know what you did there. Well, thank you there, bud. Appreciate it. Car Mechanic 2018. No, I have not, Mike. You know, I looked at that game and, you know, just for me and the channel, it was kind of hard to, I don't know. I'd say it was hard to stream, but it was for me. I typically stay around a certain type of game, and doesn't always work out that that's the best decision, but it's just what I've always done. I'm gonna say I really don't know any better. So I just never, at the time, I was doing some other stuff and I was involved in some other games, and that just wasn't the same style, and there was just so much other good content. And Raptor put out a bunch of good content. Thank you there again, there, Cord. Raptor put out a bunch, and like Diesel Designs came out with a bunch of stuff. I mean, it just kind of flooded over the market there with Car Mechanic Sim. Everybody was playing it, so I just kind of let it breathe and let those guys do the thing with those games, and then I kind of came in and did something kind of different, just trying to do something on my own. So sometimes, you know, you just gotta pick and choose some of the things that you stream, or at least I do anyway. Just trying to, you know, find what's maybe is going to be the best there for the channel. Doesn't always work out that way, but I at least try to take a decent stab at it. So When in doubt, throttle out doesn't. That's a good one, mediocre. That is a good one. When in doubt, throttle out. That's a new one. I don't know if Raptor's still around, but we'll have to use that in our Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, our Red Clay's thing. We'll have to use that in our mud tires. That'll be our new saying. Nick can go, carry on, you're doing fine. And then instead a whole lot of Florida, we'll just say, when in doubt, throttle out. Oh, Core. Oh, Core, your list. I think Michael was playing with you, man. Thank you there, Michael. Appreciate it there, buddy. That's funny. Yeah, Spin Tires. Mud Runner. A Spin Tires game. Kind of wondering why this is not really. I almost kind of wonder if it's not even going into the bed. But it is, but we're about to tip it over again. Super chats. Alright, there we go. Let's get her squared away again. I need to come in here and build just a little niche right here. I just need to dig out just a little place there. I can have a nice little step. You're missing a lot of zeros. Hey, what's up, Simon? How are you, man? Hey, what's up, Harry? How are you? Build my designs guy. Oh, and Clay, do I play Assassin's Creed? No, not really. I used to when I was on console. Played it pretty religiously on there. It's a good game. But I have not played it yet, and I probably won't. All right, everyone, pause. Oh, you see, Corey, you're now you're start at the top of the list again. So now you got to do like 2 or 3 more. I mean, I could fill the list up for you, but I'll let you figure that out. All right, wait a minute. There we go. All right, y'all want to see a little third person? Let's see a little third person action here. There it is. I will. IU5. Well, Chief, everybody's cheering you on, man. Everybody's cheering you on. You got a peanut gallery here cheering you. Oh, there you go. There's a little texture glitch there. You see how close we are to the bottom there. Don't have much further to go. I will fill. No, it won't, Steve. We're going to let you in on the secret here. I'm going to have the mastermind behind tonight's stream and a good friend here and a big help today. Got a lot of help there from Nick T. He came through for me today. I will say Nick T does a lot there and does a lot that never really ever gets noticed on stream. You guys just think, hey, I'm just, I mean, now when I work with the bulldozer and stuff, that's all me. But, a lot of tonight's setup and getting the plant stuff done, that was all done by Mr. Nick T himself. So as I completely missed the dadgum truck again. So Core says, I will fill the list. There you go, man. I think you did it right there, Core. I think that's it. That's crazy, man. Oh! I mean, David was just waiting for it. Core's going, no! Aaron's like, wow. For real, bro. Seriously, man. No more Core. No more Aaron. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. You have to feel it early in the stream. Oh man, that's good, man. That was a good laugh, man. That was a good laugh. So yeah, anyway, back to my nice sentimental thing I was saying about Nick T. Yes, Nick T is the man. Nick does a lot for Raptor, and he does it selflessly. And he does a lot for me too. So I mean, he's there, he's available. He plugs in, literally plugs in. Oh no. Oh no. That's a lot of transactional fees on that there, Aaron. a lot of transactional fees that aren't going to anybody. Hey, what's up, the Danish Viking? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Core's officially filled the list almost. Would this be a bad time to Core, would be a bad time to wish all of our new subscribers to come into the channel? All new subs, just hang on and let Core have his moment here, and then after we fill the list for a couple of minutes, you guys can go ahead and sub on in. Like, wait, what? We'll do this. Well, there you go. Almost, maybe. Got one more. Got one more in you there. Alright, conveyor, shaker, trommel. Whoops, almost. Can't tell if that actually activated or not. There it goes. Shaker. And then the duplex. Oh no. Oh man. That's all right, tip battle, is that what they call that? It's never happened before, so I'll just sit over here and just aimlessly smile like I know what's going on. Thank you for Tin Man, and gotta mess this up. Gary says $2 just to mess all this up. Make somebody mad. Oh man, well thank you for your guys' support. I know that was actually good. Even Branker called that one. That was good. That was good. Oh, Christian throws in a good subscriber. So thank you there, Christian. Appreciate it, man. Core's like, I'm out, guys. I'm out. I'm gonna have to get the ATM and get some more ones. Oh man. Yeah. I think Core just left. I think it was like, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it tonight, guys. Hey, what's up, Brian? How are you, man? Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it, Christian. As always, man. Thank you guys for your support. All the crazy little funny, fun super chats and stuff in there. That's awesome. It's never happened there. Wow. And a sub. Demon Wolf, thank you, man. Credit card is dead. Yeah, it better be after that, man. He ran out of money. Yeah, I'm gonna get a call from your bank tomorrow from your credit card company. It's gonna be like, yeah, we want to know about all these $2 charges. We didn't know that's what they started doing nowadays. Well, you have done plenty, Core. You've done plenty, man. That's awesome. I appreciate it. So, yes, you've done plenty, man. Not unless anybody's got it up on 50, you will hold the night with 50. Now, that's awesome, man. Appreciate your level of support, Core, as always, man. Always have a good time when you're in chat, and I appreciate that as well as any of the money, the donations, or anything. That's great. That's awesome. I know, Tin Man, right? I just want to be like, hey guys, look at what I. And YouTube's like, hey, throw the flag out for inappropriate content. Oh yeah, by the way, I noticed, I guess maybe Mayhem maybe flagged it, but this video was flagged with inappropriate content before we even started. I was like, what the heck, man? I was like, has somebody reported this video already? So yeah, thanks to whoever that was. They just called. Oh. That's what I tell my wife, right? Dude, man, let's tell her. So what? How did you get this money? Well, I showed a little cleavage, and the tips started rolling in. Yeah, probably a Simon. I guess. I mean, it was already like that before I even started the video. So I was like, wow. So let's get this video real quick up to 1,000 views, and then I will put in a manual request so YouTube can stop flagging my videos. Hey, look at this. This guy's doing pretty good with Gold Rush. Let's like his videos. Remember that's very bad from YouTube. Wait, cleavage built brothel. Oh boy. Coffee's like, huh? What? Puts the bourbon in a cigar bar and he's there. Woo! Oh, your life's not dead. Oh, well, thank you there, Harry. Appreciate that, man. Well, love your guys' enthusiasm, your support. It's absolutely, like I said, it's crazy. It's humbling. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, and a big super chat. Oh, my gosh. Of course it is. Cards declined. It better not be. Oh, wow. Man, no mediocre. 1283. One of our new sponsors coming in with a big $60 super chat. That is absolutely insane. I'm smiling from ear to ear. I don't even know what to say. Of course, like I tap out. I tap out. Whether to be the $100 bills. Oh, man. You know. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm just, I'm speechless. I am speechless. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How are you? Just hits the deal. Oh man, that's crazy big old, crazy big old. Fun in mine, y'all. I know, man. It's Tuesday night. I'm like, what? Can I fill the list with what? Fill with your name? I'm good, Jacob. Thanks for asking, bud. Need to up the sponsors. You think we up the sponsors to 40 for the weekend? Well, it was just a. I guess I could. That's a whole lot of money, yeah, man. That's a whole lot of money, man. That's well, I tell you what, it's going to go to some good stuff, and I will show you because I already kind of know what that some of that is going to be spent on. So you guys will get to see that firsthand, and hopefully it is going to up the streaming content here. Like I said, everything that I do here, every bit of it goes into something stream related, whether that's computer, whether it's payment for that computer, whether it's you know, new apparatuses or new you know, controllers, anything that I can do, new cams. So what I'm thinking of is I'm thinking about running into 2 cameras, especially for some of the games. So we'll have one for me personally and then one for whatever control I'm using. Not for necessarily for this game, but stuff like ATS, with steering wheel, with the shifter, S-carrier shifter plus X-plane. So yeah, I mean, I've got some good ideas. So that stuff will completely not go to waste. That's exactly what I have, Joseph. I don't with the SLI, but I have the 1080 Ti. That's what I do have in the computer now. All right, let's. You guys wanted to see it, so let's. Boom! There we go, going on up to 40, and we'll just hit that when we hit it. That's our next goal. I would say for the weekend, but yeah. All right, let's get a boom mic. I was thinking about doing that, but I want to get to a more permanent stream location. That's my one holdup right now. Uh-oh. A little stuck on something. One thing is my stream location of... Oh, I didn't have my diff lock on. It's stream location. So the table I'm at now is not really what I would consider my permanent table. So getting a boom mic and doing all the fancy stuff there. Once I get to a little bit more permanent place here in the house, that is going to be a step I'm going to do, but not quite yet. We got a new microphone and new headset here, which I love. It's comfy. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Come on, a recommendation there from Nick T as well, and it was a good one. So I'm happy with it. So eventually, at some point, yeah, we'll bring that in. Golden gravel buffets. Yeah, Cord's got the save. We got it, bro. We got it, man. I'm just going to move these up a little bit. We're going to pull the bulldozer down here. I know y'all were just like, yay. Hey, did you just get the bulldozer? Woo. So if we got new guys watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button here if you want to catch in more. We got a big update, not an update, hopefully an update's coming this week. But we also got a big giveaway coming in Friday, so we'll do a big gold clean out. So if you're new and you want to keep up with it, I'm telling you, the Friday night streams I want to be huge. Even if the rest of the week are just kind of chill streams up leading up to Friday, I want Friday to be huge. And we're planning on doing giveaways here, sponsor giveaways, anything else we can. It's going to be something good for the end of the night. So all you got to do is be here and guess how many ounces that we are going to clean up, and you have a chance of winning the grand prize. Those prizes will change from week to week as people decide what they would like to support and what they want to do. So yes, if you want to keep up with that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you do not want to miss that as well. So got a lot of ideas and some stream ideas coming in with some different games. So you guys be on the lookout. I was telling you yesterday to be on the lookout here for more content stuff coming in the way of new polls and some things. So I've got a few stream ideas here, so I will start whipping out those somewhere here in the next, I don't know, I would say next couple of days. We'll start bringing out some of those polls. So you guys don't forget to go ahead and put your answer in on those and get a little bit of a choice of what you might like to see here on the channel next. It's not as good way, so you guys get first dibs on that, and I will certainly honor your guys' choices and decisions on what you kind of want to see here with the channel next, and what you think might be interesting. So make sure you enter that just so you have a chance to make your voice heard. Yes, Gold Rush 2 will have, you're exactly right, Gold Rush 2 will have it. At least that's the rumor now, so. Yeah, and Christopher, yeah, I think that's what they were answering, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you real quick what I'm doing here instead of just doing a flat surface. So I'm actually doing the whole blade thing where we take the blade, lower it all the way down, and then I keep it held down so that we can continue to dig. Now, if you've already got something already to the point where it's already, it's already going down, it's not going to continually keep digging into that mess. It'll get to a certain point here, and then it'll go away. So it makes it pretty easy. You don't have to go all the way back up and try to smooth all the way back down. But I'm just all the places that we dumped out, all these rocks and all these boulders and whatnot. It's a good way to just kind of come down here, clean it up real simple. It doesn't have to be extra complicated. Take your time with it and just keep pushing the dirt into itself there, just like that. And make sure you get all those little spires and all that stuff. We have to clean up every single stream. You just want to make sure that you're not going to get stuck on those. So, yeah, that pretty much takes care of it. Once you do this and try to do your cuts and stuff, once you try doing this a couple times, it will not take you long to start figuring out what you need to do and how much you can take off before things start getting really icy inside of the claim. And for the most part, today has been actually pretty good on this. I've not really had any problems with it at all. So, yeah, I'll think of their clear motives glass. Yeah, you guys be sure to like the videos there. That's always a big help. It's quite obvious that you guys, it's the perfect example. You've shown up to streams, you've come in, you've liked the videos, you've sponsored videos, you've sponsored channels based on the videos, and that is something that I'm looking at from an analysis standpoint, saying these guys are loving the heck out of some Gold Rush, so I got to keep playing it. So that's how it works. You guys like it, you'll love it. You come support the streams, the live streams, and then I play the game. That's kind of how it works. I didn't, Miller. I kind of purposely left some of those off just because I'm kind of seeing how the frame rate is at night, because I think I've got some kind of a little bit of a frame rate because I've got 3 dump trucks plus both excavators all in the same hole. So that it might be that it's just a lot in one area. Having these split off in different cuts would probably be better. But as for what it was right now, that's just what I had to work with at the time. So let's see how this does with the lights. A lot of times it's the shadows that get you. It's not the light itself, it's the shadows once they start bouncing over all these angles, and it has to process all that in a very smooth frame rate. It's just a lot going on. All right, so we got a nice yeah, at some point this is where we'll have to probably shovel this in a shelf here. I keep forgetting to do that before I jump down. Whoa. Well, that's true, PFG. It's not going to be coming out anytime soon. I mean, you know, we're talking years down the road, if not 2019. So I mean, it's not anything I would say is a definitive, you know, talking point for this. Main thing I just want to focus on is getting bugs and getting things squared away and fixed for the gold rush that we have. Get some new content rolling out for this game. Then we'll deal with the other stuff later on. Because the success of this one depends on, I don't say it depends on, but the success of Gold Rush 2 depends on how they react and how successful they are with the Gold Rush 1 with this game. So if they can do this one and execute on a lot of things very well, and then keep the base of gamers that really love this game very happy and keep them really enthusiastic about continuing on with the game, whether it's for funding or anything else that needs to happen, that's the most important thing. Because if that's not there, if that level of support is not there for the developer and for the guys that are actually putting the work in on it, then you won't see a Gold Rush 2. So, Shield faction. Yeah, I need to, because I keep digging myself a little bit deeper of a hole there, and I'm not able to step up out of it. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Take this one. Oh yeah, well, oh nice, Andrew, 219. Well, welcome to everybody that's out there watching. It's awesome, man. Glad you guys come in. It's good numbers there for a Tuesday night. Wow, I was not really expecting that, so that's great. So yeah, if you guys welcome, go ahead and throw anything here in the chat. Go ahead and say hey. Go ahead and subscribe, or if you didn't, if you got them private, let me know that you subscribed, and I will certainly give you a shout out here on the channel. And I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the level of support. Appreciate the subscribers, the super chatters, everybody that's put in to the hat, including Mr. Core as well as No Mediocre. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see. Let's see how I want to do this. What I'm gonna try to do is build me just a little bit of a shelf step out of here. I'm gonna come around here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Hey, what's up, Travis? How are you? Fazale Khan, hello. Why so many trucks? Because we can. And that's not really a smart aleck answer. That's just the answer I'm sticking with. It does help when you're, I will say this, it does help whenever you are going to the plant and you've got, that's a hard view to load that truck by. I guess I somewhat halfway successfully loaded that. It does help when you're going to the plant and you're able to load all three trucks at the same time and then basically be able to excavate into the truck all at the same time. That actually does work pretty well. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see how that works. So when we pull the things in there, we got to hop up. Ah, I like it. It works. Perfect. All right, cool. Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. And some new names there, so welcome. Let's see, get to this view here. There we go. Yeah, I would say, okay, here's the thing I would say there, Silas 2427. I would say the thing that I would say is better about doing like a double excavator, double truck. It's not necessarily what I'm doing here on this particular part, but let's say I do one particular area of the claim and I've got an excavator, I've got a dump truck over there. Let's say I want to go to a new area over here instead of having to move the entire operation. It would be kind of helpful, at least on Pine Valley, to have a dump truck and an excavator here on site and not have to crab crawl that thing all the way across the entire claim. So that right there in itself was enough reason for me to kind of take note of this and say, hey, I could see this actually being, you know, somewhat useful. Did I literally drop all of that? I think I did. How embarrassing. I don't like third person. I can't do third person that well. All right, there we go. I'm doing good there, Travis. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh, is that Lake Lake Hulini? Lake Hulini? Maybe I said that halfway right. Maybe. I hope I did, but thanks. Thanks for the compliment. Appreciate it. You got to be careful when you're get too close to the dump truck. And if you get too close to the dump truck, then it will basically pick the dirt right back up and put it into the bucket. I don't think once it's in the truck you can actually get it back. But if you're in the process of actually unloading the dirt, if you lower the bucket down in there, it will suck it right back up into your excavator bucket. So, and there, Chris Walters, so thank you there for your subscription. Appreciate that, Chris. Always welcome to FTG and FTG United. Hope you guys continue to enjoy Gold Rush here, as well as other stuff coming in here. Hopefully, it's going to be a lot of really good stuff here. It's Christmas is always a fun time to be a gamer because there's just all kinds of junk coming out. A lot of good indie games that I've been kind of got my eye on. Some of them are better than others, and some of them have already come out. This was one of them that I really had my eye on. The other one is Cattle and Crops. I still have my eye on that. I hope that game is successful. You got big farming sim updates, so maybe the farm sim fans, you guys may come back. We'll have the wheel and have everything set up there for our sugarcane operations. Maybe we'll get back into a little bit of farm sim. I don't know. We'll start polling and seeing what you guys want to see, what kind of games you want to see on the streams at night. Get some kind of schedule, fine. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm open for all kind of stuff. Had to sell. This is great. Well, thank you there, Greg. I appreciate that, man. We try. I tell you what makes it great is having a really good chat. I've come to just learn that chat is you guys for a live stream are about 85% of the equation. If you guys are not here, then the stream's pretty boring. There's only so much stuff I can talk about, and there's only so many subjects that I can cover in a certain amount of time. So having you guys in here to pull funny stuff and to talk about different aspects of these games, that's what it's all about. So that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are as active here in chat as you are. That certainly makes live streams a lot more exciting for me. It makes them more fun, and hopefully they're more enjoyable to watch as well. I wish YouTube would pick a note out of the page there for Twitch and allow like chat to be displayed and record chat as well as the video and process it all the same. Because I think it's the only thing I hated about live streams is why I used to put chat up on the screen with so many people. I think they enjoyed seeing what was in chat later on, especially for a live stream, and that's the one thing you kind of miss with with YouTube that you gain with Twitch is you have that chat option over there that's always there. So I don't know, maybe updates in the future. I'd love to see them implement that for the live streamers. I think that would be nice. But anyway, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate those guys that are coming and are watching these videos later on. That's awesome to see. I'm glad you guys enjoy the videos, even though you can't read chat and see what's on there. But if you can't read chat and you might want to see what these guys are all saying, definitely pop in here and stop into the next time you get and check out one of the live streams here with everybody in chat. It's good. It's a good thing to do. Michael's with platinum. Woo! Yeah. I figured you'd like that, Michael. I'll go ahead and move him around the bottom end of the circle here. Yeah, and his light's up here. I don't know if I think it's just this light. I'm getting a lot of like weird, I don't know, so much shadowing inside of this excavator. Well, thank you there, bud. Appreciate it, man. That's right. Yep, ATS, big stuff on that. I am excited about that. I've already got a couple of trucks lined up that we may roll that night. So, Truckers MP is. I was actually thinking about just doing like a crazy multiplayer and just say, hey, let's just everybody pile in a live stream. Let's just everybody go drive around a little bit together. We hit part of the live stream and just go take over Truckers MP. But I kind of forgot. Truckers MP really does not usually work the very first day, so they'll probably have 2 or 3 days before they get all of their stuff and get all their ducks in a row. So we may have to work, wait on that. But yeah, we will definitely be streaming ATS expansion when it comes out. So that'd be good. I know you guys are always asking about that. So, all right, good night, Nate. Have a good man. Sleep meds are kicking in. Well, don't hop in the car or operate heavy machinery. That's all, Nate. Have a good night's sleep. All right, so what do you think about us maybe starting in a new cut after we welcome it? Miller Time 4x4. Thank you for your subscription there, Miller Time. Appreciate that, pal. What do you guys say? Do you want to see if we keep loading in some dirt, keep running to the plant, or do you guys want to maybe run the bulldozer a little bit? Only about an hour and a half in, so I'm good to go for whatever. I do like changing it up, just give everybody a different taste of scenery. And plus, you know, I always like doing a little something informational. And that's always what everyone has problems with is the bulldozer. So I kind of would like one, Chris Polino, to be honest with you. I would like a bigger bulldozer. If anything, you know, I'll tell you what I'd want more than that. One that had a directional blade that you could push the soil off to one side or the other. I think that would probably be more beneficial than anything else. So. Oh, crap. All right, so I'm going to move this guy out of the way, and I'm just going to hop back up there on that other one. Oh, it is, Gerald. It's okay to get into it before, but yes, steering wheel. And I actually got an SKRS shifter, so if any of you guys are looking for that SKRS shifter, I've got the perfect company to get that from. Just one that I found, and those guys did the awesome SKRS shifter. So basically turns your shifter into a full 18 speed, and it's awesome. I love mine. So we can talk about all that good jazz there in ATS. I think that'd be fun. I'll be looking forward to that. I haven't been in ATS in a while, and I actually kind of missed that, using all the gears, and I'm sure I'm going to be a little bit rusty on that, but I really do. For whatever reason, I like the flying sims. I love the driving sims. It's just a lot of fun. Run dirt. Redman says, run some dirt. While the stream is lagging. Is it the picture is lagging, or do you feel like, is it like buffering from like the, you know, on your phone or mobile, whatever? No, Gerald, I've never driven a big rig. I've wanted to, but I never really knew anybody that was willing to let me get up there and try. Yeah, it's always weird. I kind of hate that. I hate when people have connections issues into YouTube. I mean, they still may have like a perfectly great, you know, internet connection, but they're just not connecting into YouTube very well. I always hate that. I see their face. Oh, and by the way, good to see their face. I didn't know you'd hopped in. So, yeah, man. Good to see you as always. Take it easy, bro. Oh, we kind of missed. Pulled an FTG. And I feel like the that thing is quiet. Hey, well, let's just do a save game right quick. Hey, what's up, Kane? How are you? Okay. Oh, that's already better. That was weird. All right, so this should be the last couple of scoops here. So I have 3 more trucks coming in. I actually think the 3 trucks just load much faster into the plant. I don't know why. I still feel like, you know, it's still fun to watch someone dig in the dirt like this, and especially if they're pretty fluid with it. I still enjoy that myself. It's gonna sound weird, y'all. Y'all don't take your subscriptions away, but I was just watching Road Graders on YouTube the other day. I was like, oh, it looks really cool. It's mesmerizing watching those things completely flatten out a parking lot. But anyway, I was just watching them, and it actually feels like, I don't feel like I'm taking forever, and I'm just back and forth constantly. So this is definitely 3 trucks. Maybe is a little much for one, but yeah, definitely having 2 and having 2 separate spots, I could definitely see being beneficial. I need to, don't ever forget, I need to tell you, or I'll have Nick come in and explain exactly how to do this. If he's still around, if he's still in chat or not. And I think this is going to be the last one. Yep, that's it. That's it. We'll save the rest of that instead of washing it off. Someone go find Nick. All right, there comes a little bit of daylight. Sandman's calling. Thanks, man. All right, well, thank you there, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. As always, man. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I certainly will keep up the good work. You guys keep up the great viewership and the great banter back here in chat. And yes, buddy, we will see you tomorrow. It's Nick, come here. I'm just kidding. He's going to be mad I did that. He's going to be like, wait, what? Alright, so everything's still running. I should have shut that off, but yeah, that's my bad. Oh, that's a good tin, man. That brings a laugh right there, man. That's a good one. So just, yeah, everybody else said, after that comment, Tin Man says, it's okay. I watch Fat Harry Topless Viking guy make swords for an hour or two every time he releases a video. So road graders aren't that bad. I think I know you're talking about. You're talking about the guy that's extremely buff and worked out, and he does all those like crazy metal, crazy metal ones. And Cody Glenn, thank you there for arriving right on time there in the streams. Appreciate it, Cody. And I believe we got one more waiting in the wings. There it is, Mr. Harold Thompson. So thank you for your subscription as well there, Harold. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to shut these lights down and see what happens. I think the lights and all the shadowing across all of this big equipment is probably taking me down just a little bit. Take me enough to where I can notice the refresh rate. When you're standing still, it's fine, but see how fast the shadows and they just went away. Yeah, there you go. The daytime moves so fast depending on where you're at. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those guys do it. It's an amazing talent. Now I do quite a bit with woodworking, and woodworking it's pretty malleable. Getting around with the metalwork stuff, man, that's a skill all on its own. All right, so there's that truck. So we got that one all empty. Good thing is, pull down here, hop right into another truck, and off to the races you go. Hey, what's up, Devil's D? Nah, no problem, man. Don't worry about it. Well, no. Yeah, it's all running now. Well, I've got 2 generators. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I've got 2. So yeah, this is all running plant stuff, and then one's just running the lights out in the middle. I did figure out too, this thing will just continually fill up. No matter how much you put in, it'll just continually fill up. So you don't have to, sometimes I'll finesse these things, especially if you're running a multi-truck setup. Just dump it and run. Yeah, I have a 24-hour light. Yeah. That would be weird. I'm not gonna lie, it would be weird. Or the ones that they have the darkness. I think they have the exact opposite. Okay, so how to get many on one claim? All right. We're in this last truck, and I'll show you. I'll explain how to do it. All right, last one. Y'all have waited long enough. Oh yeah, have a good one there, Clay. Good night to you as well. Hey guys, I know it gets a little bit late, and I know you guys are some of you stay up a little extra on the evenings there to stay up here with the FTG. So I certainly do appreciate that. You know, some of these streams, man, they're really good. And I have a, you know, I pay for it the next morning, but to some extent, it's worth it. It's worth it. So I appreciate you guys staying up with me as well. We carry our ridiculous late streams sometimes. You got sucked in your own game. I hear you, man. That's all right, man. Well, that's true, Joe. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. It is true. I could turn shadows off. I don't know if it's. I guess it's maybe just. It might be the dynamic shadows from the lights, and that's what I assume. But I haven't really tested it much. I don't think I have tailings here. I'll go down there and look, but I don't think Pine Valley's got them because of the way this particular mine is set up. But I'll go down there and look. And thank you there, Christian, or appreciate your subscription as well. Yeah, see the way this one does is it basically just puts everything right down here to the bottom. So yeah, like right here, I guess if you were to put a bucket here that may fill the buckets, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could find out. Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. Well, that's not a bit surprising. Now I have to get some more gas there for our. That's completely OSHA approved. Everybody, don't say a word. Let's just see. I just want to see if we put a bucket down here. Is that going to? Will that pick us up some tailings? I think it will, because all of those little, you know, dirt balls at the bottom. That's all basic, just solid magnetite. Now, I don't think you can really pick any of that up, but I'm almost pretty sure if you put a bucket down here, it will pick some of this up as long as you're not holding it. I don't know. Let's find out. I can't remember if it does or not. Yep. See, there it does. So if you wanted to, you could stick buckets down here if you wanted to do the whole magnetite thing, or if you wanted to clean this up, run it through the separator, see if there's any gold in it. I don't know that there's gold in it, but it's possible that it may be. Then again, this may just all be like the other tailings and completely all magnetite. So look at this. So we've run 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so 9, 10 dump trucks. So this is what I'm saying. Look, we're already at 40% and almost 60 on the mats. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, oh, someone asked. Oh yeah, JB. Yeah, YouTube gaming app. It's got a sponsor button on it as well, and there's a big green button there in the top. You may have to go back to the regular chat if you're on the PC or Mac. I mean, it'll do it all. Just need to be on like a browser. But yeah, that's the only two ways. I think they've got its YouTube gaming app or the other. I totally missed. Do I have a bulldozer tour? No, I don't, Clint. But typically, anytime you see a bulldozer on the stream, it's a tutorial because I'm all the time working, trying to show people how to do that. So, all right. So let me just look at one thing right quick. Let me text somebody. I'm gonna text him, see what he's doing. See if he wants to come in, and since he was responsible for it all. Not sure if he's still watching or not. He's be like, wait, what? You texting during the stream? Yes. Okay, Paul. Record cleanup tonight. I'm feeling it. Okay, yeah. So that's a good point. So Paul. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So for all the new subs, anybody that's new that's watching now, if you haven't subbed, make sure you sub because you're not going to miss Fridays and our cleanup days. Hang on. I'm getting a reply. Have to give me a minute. All right. Okay, when you get done, hop on TeamSpeak. There you go. We'll get him come on, and we'll, oh, he logged off TeamSpeak. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can get him to do. But we'll get Nate to come on. I tell you what, I'll just go ahead and I'll explain how to do it. Now, he knows more or less how to do it. He set up our save game for this one. But here's what the basic idea is. So for anybody that's wanting to know, oh, you know what? Shoot, let me back up, strike that, and reverse it. So Fridays are going to be our big cleanup dates. So Paul had a question about that. So Fridays are big cleanup days. So we'll do something to where we roll in and do all 3 claims. So now we've got all 3 up and rolling and working. We'll do all 3 claims. We'll pull all the buckets together. Then we'll take them all to a centralized location, and then we'll clean up on Friday. So we'll have all 3 claim gold totals. So then we'll be able to basically come through and be able to log all that in and then see what we got. So all you guys have to do is basically come in and guess. Now, this week we're going to have a very nice giveaway for mainly for PC guys. We're going to have a really nice giveaway this week. And I've got about 4 or 5 nice giveaways for Friday. So instead of doing like the backgrounds every single day and trying to do a little something, I figured let's make Fridays like one heck of a live stream. So be a lot of guys coming up. We'll maybe run a little bit of dirt just to kind of get things finished. But I really would like to work a couple of days during the week of getting dirt ran so we can have the best cleanup possible. So that way Fridays is a big old stream. It shouldn't be a very long stream. So we're not going to spend 3, 4, 5, 6 hours doing it. That way everybody can just completely pile in. We'll do cleanups and kind of celebrate after, say, the Gold Ruster show. So if you watch that one, then that's what we may do. So, hey, what's up, Kurt? How are you? You choose Fridays on the mountain racing. Oh, man. Well, for certain, we may have to do something where we might have to get some kind of a guess in before if you're not going to be there. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I might be able to find out if I can work something out on there, but maybe not. Okay, so if you want to know how to get multiple stuff in here, I'm going to take on this. Hey, what's up, Timothy? How are you? I'll tell you how to get multiple things in. So the only place that we've found is Arnold Claim. None of the rest of them work. We've not been able to find the sweet spot on this. So there is a boundary in this map that it registers whether or not vehicles are here. Now, I've got too many vehicles on here, so it's going to say, oh, there's always going to be a dump truck here, so it's probably not going to let me spam it right now to do it right in here. But here's what you'll do. You'll take a dump truck. You'll have to buy 5 of them and leave 4 of them into the storage. You'll have to run 1 of them over here, and then you'll take a dump truck. The excavators are the easiest ones. So if you want to do excavators, they're by far the easiest. But the dump trucks, what you'll have to do is take a dump truck and you'll have to drive it up into here, up into this gate area. Now, you will not be able to drive it through, so don't even try. Don't worry about it. Just drive it up into here. Now, get out of it, shut it down, go back around, and then hop into the tent that's got your tablet. Now, the reason that you need to start this off fresh, or if you've got 1 of something, so you'll go into the tent where your tablet is, and then you'll come down to your transport, and you'll look at Pine Valley. Now, let's say you had the dump truck, you push the dump truck up into the ridge there, and you look at Pine Valley, there should not be a dump truck there. Now, we do have 4 dump trucks in the claim, so that I won't be able to show that. But if you do it right, it will show that you don't have any dump trucks. And then from that point, you can go to your storage space, and then you can run over a dump truck. When you run that dump truck over and you set it to this claim, you move it from storage back into Pine Valley, what you'll see is your truck will still be shoved up against the grate, but you'll see another dump truck over in the corner. So do it with the wheel loader. All right. Let's see, where is the wheel loader? And hello there, Nick T. Oh, FTGUNITED. Okay. Hello there, Mr. Nick T.
Hey there, guy.
Say hey to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
All right, so we're gonna do this with a wheeler. So Nick T is gonna walk me through this because he's the original mastermind of this. And he's going to be watching to make sure I'm doing it right. Right? So I don't look bad. He's like, yeah, sure. Hey, what's up, Andrew? How are you, man? And what's going on, Jason? XR6T, how are you? Yeah, this is the only one I have, so that was a good idea to do the front loader.
Yeah, just drive it over there as close to the boulders as you can get it.
Okay.
So if you were going to do dump trucks, every time you bring another one in, you would have to drive the second one you bring in over there, cram it in, and then just keep going until, you know, it doesn't let you
shows
do it
up.
anymore.
Got you. Yeah, we got saved, guys. All right, so I've got that over there. So now we go back to the tablet.
Yep.
Yes, Timothy, it will. It is coming out on console, Xbox, and PS. Let's shut our shut that off while we're at it. All right, so we'll go over to transport. All right, good deal. So you look at Pine Valley, look at it here. We have no front loader on there. So that means that it's registering the fact that there's no front loader. So you'll go over to your storage, you'll switch a front loader over, and you should see at the very end, you'll see front end loader. You'll confirm that, shut it down, turn around, walk out of your little area here. And then you'll see a front loader down there. And then there's the front loader that you had in the claim. So there it is. You can do that with anything. You can do that as many times as you want to. The thing is, if you wanted to, I don't even know why you would want to, but if you want to have a third front end loader, you'll take the front end loader, you'll come over here, you'll shove it up in right with this one. You'll just literally just pile them in. Because this is like a null zone, if that makes sense. Now, we have not been able to find if there is a null zone on either of the other two claims. My assumption is that there was, but we've not been able to find it. And they're quite long walks from your tent to where this is. So I would say start, what would you say, Nick? Start with excavator and then the dump truck. That's probably the two most useful things, that maybe even the generator.
Yeah, I would say so. I think having two generators is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've got all of our lights off one, and then we're running plant and everything else off the other. Plus, we've got lights in there. This is the first time we've actually seen a generator completely stacked all the way. Everything's plugged in. So, and by the way, there, Nick, good job on the save. Nick came in, and I got hung up today in my job, and got hung up doing a lot of just real life stuff here. And Nick took it upon himself to kind of help me out here and throw something for Pine Valley together tonight for me and shoot me over the save game. So Nick, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, contact. This is Mr. Nick T. He's one of the mods here in the channel, and we're usually always hanging out and doing stuff together. So yeah, and you'll see Nick T in a lot of the Raptors mud tires. He does a lot with him. There he is, and also does a lot there with Farming Sim as well. He's the big setup guy for pretty much all of Raptors setup stuff. He does every bit of it for the Rat Pack. And does a lot of work there and works hard and works well and is super good at what he does. So thank you, Nick. Much appreciated there, friend.
Of course.
Thank you, Coffee. Said you're a true American.
Oh, well, thank you there, Coffee.
Don't let Mikolai see this. I know he'll immediately can it.
An immediate patch.
Oh my God.
A hot fix.
A hot fix for November the 8th. We were watching one of our YouTuber there, buddies, and yeah. So there you go. A lot of guys saying thanks, Nick. Yeah. So like I said, guys, I don't take that as to say, oh, well, there's no use in having that because you can only drive one at a time. We've loaded 3 dump trucks and ran them up here in pretty quick succession. So yeah, I would say it's good if you're going to run 2 separate parts of the claim. That's the biggest one. So. If you want to do that, then that little hack there is good. I will say this: once they're all done, you can transfer them back to storage, but you have to buy them first. So it's not like you glitch and then all of a sudden another one just randomly appears. You have to run the money in the account first, and then you have to buy multiples of them and keep them in storage, and then you can flip them over to your claim. And as of right now, we've only been able to find that this works just on it only works on Arnold so far. So yeah, there you go. Bud says chat everyone, huge shout out to Nick T. Yeah, there you go. My summer car. Yeah, no, Harold, I don't ever play summer car. Village says Nick Trail. It does, Timothy. It does.
That's why there's a lot of digits up in the money column.
Yeah, we don't ever want to get caught, you know, on YouTube, man. You don't ever get caught with them taking some kind of a cheat away. You know, especially for YouTubers and press review and that kind of thing. New content comes out and you're like, hey guys, yeah, we're gonna have to roll tier 3 for a couple of weeks because we don't have enough money to buy the new stuff. Y'all be like, what? So yeah, it's a double-edged sword on that. Some people get upset and offended that we cheat the game. Some people are like, yeah, I want to see the new stuff. Hey, what's up, Stephen Hart? How are you guys? I am good. Hey, what's up, Riley? How are you, man? Heck of a day job, I know. Right, wife and family. Sure, I'm sure they'll completely understand, Tim. Hey, what's up in Noble Force? How are you, man? Yeah, we're doing good. Yes, as for right now, only works on Pine. We've tried. I've parked as many different places as I possibly could on Rivertown myself, trying to get it to work. So, as of right now, Pine seems to be the only one that it works on. All right, see you there, AJ. Have a good one there, bud. Hey, there it is. JB got it figured out. So thank you there, JB. Awesome, man. Getting good with the game. Props to me. Well, thank you there, Tim. Well, I tell you what, man. I've got officially. Let's see. Oh, crap. I didn't want that on. All right, let's get that out of the way. So officially, I have. I'm just looking here on my Steam as it pulls up. I have 152 hours on it. So I've gotten quite a few hours on there. So thank you there, JB. Appreciate that sponsorship, man. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. That amount of support there for tonight. Sponsors are already ticking up. So 36 of the big 4-0. Here it comes. There it is. I love that. It's my favorite sound effect. Oh, I love that. Short, sweet, to the point. Makes quite the impression in the impact. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate that, JB. Yeah, we're going to need somebody to time out there, Riley, for mistyping and requesting we autocorrect his typing. Yeah, we're going to need someone to do that, please. Well, thanks, dear JB. I appreciate it, man. I tell you, I'm going to get better as tonight was just one of those nights. We had a kind of a crazy just start trying to get all of this stuff in and just getting it all in for stream here. But yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you guys before. I want to extend that invitation there to anybody else that is that kind of gets in the streams a little bit early. I'm trying to do a better job of scheduling, just so that we know things are going, and YouTube can kind of start promoting some things early. About 15 minutes, some people get a notification that lets them know, hey, FTG's fixing to go live in 30 minutes or 15, whatever it is. So that's always kind of nice to see. It doesn't always happen, but most of the time, some people get notifications there. But if you don't, you got to make sure that bell's checked, obviously. But anyway, it's nice to be able to hang out with some guys there and chat before we kind of get things cranked up. So it's always nice to kind of be able to hang out with some of you guys. So if that's something that ever interests you, go ahead and hit up, just click on the image there in the front of on the YouTube page. So if you want to bookmark it or something, if you want to keep up with just stuff we're doing, Bookmark that if you see the stream's already active and it's scheduled. You can click on that picture and go in there, and live chat will open up. So as soon as that goes live chat starts right then. So we can go at any point in time, and it will stay up at point of any point in time as well. So it'll stay down to the very end of the stream. So if you guys ever want to hop in, I'm usually going to try to be in there within 15 or 20 minutes before. Just kind of say hey to guys and be able to kind of chat nonchalantly just before stream gets going and that kind of thing. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as go ahead and make sure that you check that bell so you get some notifications, and make sure that you stop in and check with us here on our next live stream. I really enjoy that part. It's a good way to kind of get have a little bit of a personal, have a little personal appeal here with chat audience besides, just during the video. So gives you a good chance to kind of talk and meet up with some other guys too. You guys have all been extremely nice and kind to everybody in there without moderators, and we've had really, literally, absolutely no problems, except just for a few here and there, just some overexcited people, and it's fine. So, yeah, no cleanup tonight. I'll actually tell you what, if you give me just a couple of minutes there, we'll explain what our new schedule is, because I know there's still some guys here that have kind of kept up with Gold Rush and haven't been around the past couple of nights, because we've really only kind of going to move to this new schedule here the past, I guess, well, a couple days ago we decided to do this. So, hey, what's up, Jason? How are you? What did private buying give an advancement on the work? Yeah, I like that, Dennis. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Yes, Timothy, that is coming in. Yes, I saw Simon's there. Just made sure. Yes, that is going to be coming in. So that I'm excited about the maintenance and the seasons. Those are the two things I'm looking forward to the most. That's going to be good. All right. Whoops. Got stuck here on the side. There we go. So I don't really know what this claim is going to do. I don't know whether or not I just dig deeper. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here. I'm probably, I would say, a good 10 or 15 feet from the bottom of the actual claim to where it's a hard surface and not, not the diggable stuff anymore. So we're getting pretty close to getting to the bottom on some of this. And as we keep kind of digging down, we eventually will kind of work our way to where we kind of snake into that. Timothy, I pretty much go live every night. That doesn't, sometimes things come up. But I tell you what I am trying to do, and that has become very, very standard in my approach to a 10:30 start time. So that's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I like to try to schedule it out before. So if you, oh shoot, I totally missed the truck. Dadgummit. So if you use the apps or use anything like that, a lot of times in your subscription tabs, it'll have something in there to where you'll say, such and such is going live at, and then whatever the time zone it is. So that's something to kind of keep in kind of close contact with. The other thing is just looking on the YouTube page or bookmarking or doing something like that and seeing when that stuff is scheduled and then hopping right in. But most of the time it's 10:30 every single night, except for usually one night in the weekend. That could be a Friday, could be a Saturday, depending on what I got going on. But for right now, it seems like it's been pretty much reverted back to Saturdays is kind of my day off. And that may be a Saturday and a Monday. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about one other day, but we'll see. I kind of wonder where my other dump truck went. No, Paul, they're pretty much random. As of right now, oh, there it is. As of right now, they've done pretty good job on everything being somewhat pockets, but randomized pockets of gold. So not really what they would necessarily consider pay streaks, but oh, why can't I hear the engine? Ah, there it goes. Had to reset. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're all on that one. Dug too far. Yeah. Well, and I popped all that back up there on the. Oh, I forgot that other one's full too. Let me go ahead and get these guys out of the way then. Yeah, stealth mode, right? I think what it was, I saved with it running. So anytime you save a vehicle or you save the wash plant when it's running, when you go back up to it, the sound's really quiet. All streams got to go. All right, JB. Well, have a good one, man. And thanks for your sponsorship, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. So appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate your guys' support. All right, so we did shut our water off, so let's go ahead. We'll get that back on. Actually, it looks like it's still running, but it should be off because I turned it off. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, everything's running there. Okay, I guess I'll turn it back on. All right, I'll take it. Out there. We appreciate that, Clint, man. It's very nice compliments, guys. Appreciate that. Oh, up. Whoops. All right, good night, JB. Have a good one. Was that directed at me or JB? Maybe JB. Maybe JB has a fan. All right, see you there, Jonathan. Have a good one there, bud. Bubbles the Fury, Dragon Ball Z Master. How are you, man? Yeah, we just, yeah, Bubbles, it's funny. Bubbles. Ah, that was odd. That's okay. It's all right. We can be random sometimes. Automated system, yeah. I don't know what they could add. I mean, it would be weird. I would say the one cool thing that I've enjoyed about having the multiple dump trucks tonight has just been being able to load all three up and then just run all three to the plant. That's actually been kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a pretty good part there of it. I wasn't quite expecting that. I kind of expected them just to be in the way more so than they have been. So, I think it's just kind of keeping a nice steady flow to the plant. So, I mean, however that looks, whether or not you're trying to save money, which at this rate, I don't guess you really would. The one thing to really kind of be mindful about doing this is that if you start spamming in a lot, like we said earlier, if you wanted to do 2 dump trucks, you have to cram both dump trucks up, like where the top front loader is there between the stakes. You have to cram both of them up in there, and then once you get them up there, then you have to, you got to be able to, get them out of there for one. But that's where you do all that. So, once you get so many in there, eventually you'll have to stop. And the one thing about the dump trucks, excavators, that kind of stuff, especially when all the stuff is running here on the wash plant, even me with the computer that I have, I've noticed that there's quite a bit of a little bit of a performance decrease. I don't know if that's because of whether or not it's the lighting, whether it's the shadowing. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but having this much, stuff in there, I think the perfect number is 2 dump trucks, 2 excavators. That's just me, but I think that would be the perfect one. You won't popcorn be back. Mediocre, maybe. I'm still contemplating that. Still exactly how I want to do that. So. How do we get that music? Do you get that music money? I'm not sure what that means. On Xbox Live. Nice, man. You might want to rephrase that, Jonathan. Not exactly sure what that means. Oh, it's the name of your cat. Okay. Well, you can stick with Dragon Ball. That sounds beefier. Mafia Games Free. What the heck, man? I swear we banned those. We banned those like. Oh, I got a ton of those Mafia gaming crap in my my ban list. It's crazy. Like Xbox One X, I would assume so. I would say a lot of this is probably going to happen in Q1 of 2018. Now that's what they say. So as long as their updates here keep progressing, content keeps progressing, then yeah, I wouldn't see why that wouldn't be obtainable. They're the devs. I mean, we just have one of the guys comes in and graces his presence here with us every now and again. So I don't really know any more than what you guys have already seen in chat. So hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. It's been a while, but I know he's probably working on the next update. So Multiplayer will be added in Gold Rush 2, which I would expect Gold Rush 2 to at least 2019. Well, thank you there, Carolina. Appreciate that. Subbed and liked. Thank you very much. Yeah, random. It's pretty. I mean, it's up there. I mean, it's you know, we've got a lot of the stuff that's the upper end gaming stuff now. I mean, we don't have any double cards or anything, but yeah, it's. I just mean just what I would say and what I would suggest, depending on what kind of system you're running. Just go ahead and, you know, get some stuff in, get you another bulldozer, or I mean, get you another truck, get you another excavator, and then see how things run. If you're still running smooth and things are still good, then, you know, spam whatever else you want to in. Just take it one at a time, and then gauge your performance from there on, and then just, you know, make necessary corrections as needed. What's fight two about? Does it always start snapback? No, it pretty much stays where it's at, unless it's on a really big hill, and then it'll slide back a little bit. But no, for the most part, it's pretty solid. Most everything is. Gamer Mom, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're doing well. It's very true there, Ref Man. Very true. All right, tell you what, let's do this. Let's run 3 more of these loads in. You guys, y'all have. I say y'all have trooped it out tonight. I hope y'all enjoy watching the dig and watching the loadouts to the claim. I hope so, because I really enjoy this part. What would really even make it better is have maybe. I tell you what, maybe what I could do with that some of that money is go grab a couple of those inexpensive, like the Logitech singles, and maybe we could do all this with actual joysticks instead of the controller. Oh, that would be pretty boss. Clinton said, oh, I know it's Clinton's favorite part. He's like, I'm about. Hook a brother up with a free code. Well, don't have any free codes, but we do have. Might would be a worthwhile giveaway on Friday, so maybe you can win that random. Hey, what's up, model? Is that Rail Fan in Canada? If I said that right. 21 scoops to Sleepy Town. All right, man. Well, good. We're only gonna be scooping 20 in here, and that way we'll be able to give our outro there, and then Clint can go to bed happy guy. Needs to be done. All right. Well, we may work on that, random. We might just work on that. I have to look and see what I get, because I was actually thinking it would actually be a cool setup for farm sim logging. You know, one of our buddies, Ryan, y'all see him in chat a little bit. He's got awesome setup there with he had steering wheel, I believe, and he had two joysticks on the side. He would run Scorpion King like a boss. It was pretty cool to watch. So maybe we can utilize a setup like that for Gold Rush. We could utilize it for this. So yeah, that might actually work. Yeah, he's Tim Man's talking about your bid for like your ounce guess for Friday, and we'll you know, we do our big huge stream Gold Rush extravaganza cleanup. We'll just call it Friday extravaganza. Woo! Yeah. Launchtech Extreme 3D Pro. Oh yeah. Hey, that's right. That's right, Corey. He did. Him and oh shoot, who was Mediocre? It was the Mediocre, I think, was the other one. Core Games and yes, New Mediocre, one of our other sponsors here. Yeah, so both of them hooked me up tonight. So yeah, I think we might be able to make some of that happen. I don't mind the joysticks on the controller. I like them, and it's probably too dark for y'all. So let me go cut on a light. Let me go cut on a light. Yeah, there you go, you and Corey. I knew. I was trying to think. I was like, it may have been him. I just want to make sure. It was good popcorn. You already done coffee? Get the floor. Let's see, what light is that? Let me turn my sensitivity up on my Let's go and do that right now. Let me turn my sensitivity up on the controller. There we go. Let's run. There we go. Let's try that and see what happens. Ah, much better. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I'll cut some of these off. Let's just run that one right there. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. That one? Yeah, there we go. All right. That's right, Corey. Hats off. Salutes to the big guys tonight. All right. So I think that was it for that truck. We'll go ahead and dig off on that other side. Snack back size. He said, no, it was a movie size. Oh, shoot. Thought I had that arm in far enough. Guess not. Yeah, Harold. Yeah, you gotta do everything from a wiring perspective. So everything has wiring for electricity. Also, everything that needs water has to have a water pump, so that you run water to the plant. It has to have a pump. It has to have fuel. Your wave table, anything that takes water, anything that takes electricity, all has to come from something. So we have small generators, and we have the Big Daddy generator. So work lights can go out of there. You can use that to also power everything from the wash plants, all the trommels, and all of that stuff gets usually like one big huge thing. Now, not originally, but eventually, we're going to have hydraulic lines, springs that can pop in the shakers. I'm going to have all kind of maintenance issues. Chains on the trommels need to be replaced. So there's a lot of depth to this game that I think is still still to be seen. Yeah, I was kind of looking for the best way to say that. Yeah, still to be seen. We've got quite a few, I think, that's just really not been revealed as to how far the devs really want to take the game. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I mean, especially for the guys that haven't really seen much Gold Rush, and they've kind of maybe stumbled across this because maybe the show or something, and the similarities in the name. Just checking out maybe even just checking out a new game. I mean, I don't know why you're here. But at any rate, yeah, it's cool. I think that's what I said. The concept of this game is actually really, really, really good. So I wish those guys all the luck, and I really hope they're very successful at this. They've got a good start with it. They've got a good product. I'm excited to see what they do with it in the future. So yeah, I think console's supposed to come out Q1. So that means probably March, April, May, somewhere in that 3-month vicinity, give or take, depending on what their development looks like. It may be longer, it may be shorter. I have no idea. I guess they'll be only the ones to answer that in due time. All right, so I think that's got to be getting really close to being done there. All right, Clinton says, yeah. It's a quarter. All right, 93 is close enough. Stevie, plugging it in the water. That's actually a negative, a no-no. Non-OSHA approved. I feel like you get a little bit icy on the frames on this thing. I think it's just we got a. I honestly think it's somewhere. It's in maybe the animation of the water, something in the wash plant. I can turn away from the wash plant and everything smooths up. Quite good actually. Kind of crazy. I might have to look at that and see what's over there that that I can get rid of. It's creating that. It's a little aggravating. And that's about as about as nasty as it comes right there. All right, let's hop up on our shelf here that we dug in. There we go. Lights were lagging. They very well possibly could be the lights there, Silas. That'll be my first thing to try. Actually, if you think about it, I mean, we've done more in the dark tonight than any other stream. Obviously, because we've got the lights here, but if I feel like we have rarely been, I feel like we have rarely even set foot out of darkness tonight. It's been a weird weather night. It feels like. I don't know. Do you guys feel the same? Yeah, no, there won't be that.
I'm just gonna throw in that I have the same save as you, but I don't have any lights, and I haven't went below about 55 frames.
You don't have lights?
Yeah, so it probably is the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't seem to have that problem when everything's off, and I'm not really having a problem when I see I'm not really having a problem when I see most of it still, you know, like I got a light in front of me, but I don't have a problem. But once I turn around and look towards the wash plant, yeah, that's when everything kind of drops away. Yeah, we need to fill up a couple more buckets of that magnetite. I'm kind of glad they don't have the tailings here, because the tailings at this particular claim would be tough. They would be really tough. Yeah, Damien, they still do on mine. You know, I think that might just be in a graphic anomaly. I'm not sure if that's really associated with lighting or the shadowing, but I know in the daytime sometimes you'll get a kind of a nasty flicker or flash there. Oh yeah, did I miss? Oh yeah. One more than one dump truck. Yes, you get more than one anything. And I guess right around, let's see, let me look and see how long we've been streaming. I should have told you exactly what time. So probably around the hour and 45-minute mark, we spawned in and had another wheel loader. So maybe towards the end, I'll show you one more time how to do it if you want to hang around there, Gamer Mom. And for anybody else that didn't catch it the first time, we'll just go through it real quick. It's really easy, but I just want to do things a little bit of a step at a time, and then kind of see how things go. So, you know, see how it is performance-wise on your machines. It may be a little more taxing depending on what you're pulling in, whether or not it's you know, excavators, dump trucks. I'm not sure. I really haven't had an issue when I'm looking at more things. I think it's been a question with the lighting, and especially doing it in the evening. So, hey, what's up, SPC? How are you, man? Good to see you. Dump truck convoy. It would be nice to have, you know, have that multiplayer and the dump trucks running all the time. I mean, you could see how 3 dump trucks like this. I mean, if you had 2 people loading and then had 2 people running, like, dude, that would be slick. It's just so much fun, though, man. I love loading into the excavator. I probably enjoyed it as much as I do creating with the bulldozer. Oh, we didn't get much dirt on that scoop. Probably don't need but about maybe 1 or 2 more, and we'll be, let's see. Yeah, we'll save it once we run our trucks in there, Steve. Y'all starting to catch me on that. I'm starting to do more saves. I still don't catch them as much as I should, but I'm learning. I'm learning. All right, let's see what. That's pretty good. I mean, that's to do all of that with. I guess that's about as extended as those arms can get. So, I guess the one thing, this is pretty much about where we started tonight. So we've dug that far in, pretty much when everything kind of goes haywire on the terrain. That's where we started digging tonight. So we've actually gone quite a ways with 3. So I think this will be like 12 dump truck loads. I think if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and look, but pretty sure this would be 12. So I could definitely see this being a useful tactic, especially in loadouts. I don't know that you really care much about your time, your money at this point, especially if you're spawning in multiples of something. But I mean, shoot, if you're carrying a couple dump trucks, you got a couple of excavators out there running. You could keep things, or at least turn the water off. Save your small gas, but I mean we've blown through quite a bit of gas. I mean, I guess if you just wanted to go over there and cut everything on and off, we'll go ahead and cut the lights on because you guys like to see it. So we'll go ahead and just blast them on, no matter how bad our performance gets there with these lights. Let's see, work light there, work light there. Now I think the other one on the other side of the hill, I think it's out of gas. Yeah, I let it run. A follow you mod? Yeah, it would be good if you could actually make the trucks follow you. It would only be a little bit crazy once you got up next to the plant. That'd be the only bad thing. Old man's tired. All right there, Andrew. Have a good one there, bud. Yeah, I'll have to look and see what's on the, the thing is, I really shouldn't have to do that with the system I have. But those lights just may bring something else to the I mean, there could be memory leaks with those. I mean, I know they had a few other things that were kind of crazy there for a bit. They fixed a few things. I'm not exactly sure which vehicle they were associated with, but I know there was a couple things they were having some memory leak issue with. Maybe the lights have something else, and then again, it may with shadowing. I'm not sure. But here's the thing. Under normal circumstances, you don't really have a problem with it. At least I haven't with the lights. But when you put this many vehicles, especially these, high res modeled vehicles, you put so much of these in the wake here, it might be just a little bit too much for the area or for something. I don't know. I don't know if the correct word for that is what I'm searching for there. But I think y'all pretty much get where I'm going with it. I do not, Angel. The only thing I know is they said Q1 of 2018. So that's all I know. And that's depending on how things go here. If things go smooth on this front and they have good success with the PC game, development goes smooth as well with the console version. I could see it coming out by early mid-spring. Thank you there, Chris. Appreciate it. Well, welcome to all the new guys there that may be watching. We've got quite a few. I was just checking here to see what we had going on there sub-wise. Got 215 watching right now. 65 71s. That's awesome. So if you are new, you're brand spanking new here. I know 29 off our sub goal. We got a little bit off last night. We didn't put on quite as many, so our kind of like our numbers, the way they were working, they kind of got off. And thank you, whoever that was there that just subscribed there, ticked us up to 72. So appreciate that. It's real-time sub counter, so things are a little bit more up to date now than they were. And I hope you guys like the new setup down here. 36 of 40 sponsors here. That is absolutely great. Huge amounts of support as well from No Mediocre and Core Games today. It was fun and all in the same. And Just the App. Oh no, that was Luke Steves. Sorry, Luke. Yeah, thank you for your subscription, as well as the next one rolling in just out. There it is, arriving in right on time. So thank you there, bud, for your subscription as well. So we got a big gold cleanup coming up Friday. So if you want to be in on that, you don't have to be for any certain amount of time. You just have to be here. You have to be present on Friday. I would love for Fridays to be a big old stream. Like, just have, it's not going to be a ridiculously long stream either. So I'm probably thinking less than an hour, depending on what our cleanups and what our dirt runs here for the next couple of days can be. We'll take a run, between different claims or whatnot, and we'll take everything up. We'll clean everything up on Fridays, and I think that's going to be awesome to see some different gold amounts. So all you got to do is just guess how much gold you think we have. If the price is right, you can't go over, but that's how you win. So the closest to the gold gets the grand prize. And we'll talk more about the grand prize there on Friday as we get into the giveaways. So it's going to be good. Hopefully we've got about 4 giveaways set up. So be something that all is related here to Gold Rush. So be something that hopefully you can enjoy and get a lot out of. And share it. Tell your friends about it. You never know who might show up here on a Friday night. So it's always cool to see, man. I'll be glad to meet a lot of new people in. So that's why I want Fridays just to be a big old, relatively short, since it is a Friday night, but I want it to be long enough to where we can all kind of come and hang out, enjoy ourselves, and then do a little gold cleanup. And we'll do it after Gold Rush the show as well. So if you're on the East Coast, you get to watch all of Gold Rush. You get a 30-minute break, grab you something to eat, grab you something to drink, and then we'll do another gold cleanup here with FTG and get a chance to even win something. So yeah, it's gonna be good times. Thank you there, Simon. Appreciate it. Let all this dump in the rest here. Yeah, you can just tell there's just a lot there. There we go. All right, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to turn these lights off. And we're going to make it daytime. All right, that light off, and that light off. Ooh, it got dark in here, didn't it? All right. Oh, well, thank you there, Steve. Appreciate it, man. Tim, I'm from North Carolina. Oh, nice. Already getting up to the 80s on the mats. Already getting up to the 50s. So what we will do, and then if you want to, just let people know that may want to do this. If you want to stick a bucket down here, we can even go grab one right quick while that dirt is finishing processing. And grab you a dirt bucket here. Grab you a bucket, and then we'll run back down there. Now, these things, if you want to, you can just literally run right up, or you can put it on the ground and then you kind of kick it, and it will pull that dirt in. Now, you could run that through a magnetite separator, or I think this stuff comes out pretty much just as magnetite. All these little dirt ball tailings. So put it right there, and then you should be able to. Can't remember if you do it this way. Let's see. Yeah, there it went. See, and it fills it up. So pretty much it's got to tip over, and then it will literally roll around. Oh, it sounds weird. Let's see how it picks it up. You can even kick them into the bucket. See how they disappear? You're like, what? Wait a minute. What? Wait. So there you go. There's two full buckets of magnetite. Harnett County. Oh, well. It's kind of scary, Dennis. I promise you we're not watching. Michigan Trapper multiplayer is going to be in the second version of this game. Michigan here, go Lions. I hear you, man. All right, so there we go. So that's, I think, I want to say this stuff sounds like it's done. I was waiting for this stuff to start rolling out of the, yep, I think we're done. We're done processing, so we'll go ahead and shut this down. We're at the, yep, a 2000th. All right, so we'll shut all of our plant down and we'll shut it up. Oh, shoot. There we go. Awesome. All right, well, I think it's going to be it for us, guys. It's good start on this. So we've got almost 80% there. So that's going to be a nice little, that'll be a nice little cleanup there. We got to get more, get the buckets fuller. So when those buckets or the mats do, we'll take them, we'll wash them out in a bucket. We'll keep those 2 buckets. And what we may do, I was actually just sitting there thinking about this, and I kind of hate this. Oh, you know what? Shoot, let's do this right now. Is Gamer Mom, are you still in here? Anybody else that wants to know how to run 2 dump trucks, 3 dump trucks? Anybody? Yeah, no Jack Hoffman tonight there, Riff, man. my voice is definitely going tonight to do Jack. Hey, what's up, Chase? How are you, man? She's here. Anybody else here that wants to know how to put multiple trucks in? So, so here you go. Here's what you got. So you took a front end loader that's up there now. So we already spawned 1 in. So you have to buy them before. So yes, please. All right, so guys, listen up. Here you go. So if you want to spawn something, it doesn't matter. If it's a generator, if it's a fuel tank, if it's dump truck, if it's a mini excavator, the bigger one, the front end loader, doesn't matter. If it's part of the big one and bought in the center place, you can only have 1 claim. Arnold claim is the only one. I mean, the Pine Valley is the only claim you can have it on. So let's pretend that dump truck over there is not there. So this one, actually, you know what? I can just move one of those. I'll do it right now. Let me just move one of those and I'll show you. All right, so we'll run Pine Valley front end loader, run that back over to storage. All right, so there we go, perfect. Yep. So what you do is you'll put this one at the gate, right up here. All right, this goes for anything. If you want to do it with the generator, you just have to lift the generator up on a big excavator and do it. You have to buy these before, put them in storage. After you put them in storage, you want to take your front end loader, whatever it is, drive it up to the gate, leave it there, and then hop out of it, turn it off, do whatever you want to, hop out of it, you go back over to your tablet. Now, when you look at your tablet, the way to know that you've done this right is if you do it, you will not see a front loader on your list of stuff in your transportation deal. So once you do this, just like here, you do not see a front end loader here at Pine Valley, even though there's very well one up there by the gate. So we'll go over to storage place, and then we'll take the front end loader here. We'll transfer it over to Pine Valley. There it is. We'll confirm that. Okay, we'll shut our tablet down. And then once you come out, there is a front loader down there by their reset spot. And then there's your front loader here. Now that works the same for generators, for fuel tanks. You just got to get them. Now, if you want to do more than 2 dump trucks, the thing is you have to have everything that you have on the claim up stuffed against this gate. So it can get a little crazy. But at some point, like I think we got 4 dump trucks, and that's maybe 5 up there, and that's all it would take. It wouldn't take any more. Excavators are pretty easy. Probably don't ever really need more than 2 of those. But if you want to work in 2 separate areas of the claim without having to drive and crawl the excavator over, maybe just go 1. Hey, Alex Johnson, thank you there, buddy, for your $5 super chat. Much appreciation to him, man. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you, man. And it's a relatively new name, so thank you for that as well. It's awesome to see you guys donate to the channel, man. It's good stuff, man. Appreciate that. So if you want to do the best way to do it, I think, is to do neither 2 excavators and a dumper, or do 2 dumps and then 2 excavators and put them at different opposite ends of the claim. But like I said, if you want to do it, make sure you do 1 or 2 things first and then check your performance. Because the more that you pull these copies in, the more that you have to process. So if you're running a slower or a more low-end, a lower-end machine, you still may have some frame rate issues on that one. So Michael Baptist, appreciate that, or Baptiste, appreciate that subscription, as always, guys. I think that's it. So we'll just recap here a little bit. So we pulled us a big, huge, long swerve cut all the way down through the bottom. At some point, I thought maybe we could just veer off of this and go a different direction with it. Maybe we could take it off to the left. And just depending on, wherever we go. Nisa, you $2. Sorry, well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Keep it on. Well, thank you there, Alex. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, keep in mind, just as you put more stuff in there, all it is it just takes, you just got to make sure your performance. So after that, you're good to go. And then the only way to really get those out is to shoot them all back into storage space. So if you get them, you get a bunch in here, you're like, oh my God, I don't want those dump trucks in there. Transfer them one at a time, one at a time off to another claim, or just put them back in storage. That's probably the easiest way to go if you don't need them on the claim, since we can't sell things yet. I'm hoping that comes in pretty soon, because there's a few things on my claims I'd like to kind of sell and smooth out and just get rid of stuff that I don't need. Because once you've got everything, at least with hoses and that kind of stuff, we don't have to worry about them breaking. So not really something we have to really be worried about. But anyway, all right. Well, I think that's it. Oh, man. Harold's coming with another $5. Well, thank you there, Harold. Appreciate it, man. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm glad. Yeah, there it is. Checking in. Thank you for the info. Well, you're more than welcome, guys. Anytime. Like I said, a live stream here with me is always hopefully informative. I don't like to claim to know everything on these games. You guys have questions. Sometimes I have to do some research and figure out the answers. You get a shot, you got to go. Hey, what's up, Mansour? How are you, man? So at some point, I want to try these and make these as informational as I possibly can on this. So that's the one thing. So if you guys got questions in any stream and you want to know how to do something a little better, if you want to know how I do something, let me know. If I don't have it planned in that live stream, I will certainly look at doing something and using one of those, using that option for a live stream at another point. So it's fine. It's okay. So don't worry about that. I'm not one of those guys. If you want to ask a question, please feel free to. I want this just to be a place where we can banter back and forth and have some good fun, especially in these live streams. So I think we're ending the night out with 36 of 40 sponsors. So we hit our 35 goals. So our next one obviously bumps up to 40. So thank you for that. So let me throw out some very, very, very noticeable mentions. Notable, not noticeable. Wow, no, I said noticeable. Notable mentions there. Let me get this out of the way there. All right, so let me just top at the start of the night there. It was awesome seeing Core want to fill that list out. So thank you there, Core, for your so generous support tonight. A lot of $2 super chats trying to fill our little sub list over here up. And then him and Tin Man kind of messed it up. And Gary, they had a couple of $2 chats there. And then Core Games came with a big $50 super chat, and as well as Mediocre 1283 came, but one of our newer sponsors there and donated $60. So special thanks to you guys. That will go straight back into the channel, and I'll even probably showcase what I buy with that hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing used here on the channel from time to time. So that's going to be awesome. And then also a brand new sponsor there, JB. So thank you, JB, for your sponsorship. And last but not least, Alex and Harold Thompson, both each coming in with $5 super chat. So thank you to you guys as well. Yes, everyone be safe. Ask questions seem to be ignored. Well, Mark, go ahead and answer that. Is this some kind of bug? No, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going through people that have done things for the channel. So that was literally like 7 comments back. So no, I don't know if it's a bug or you'd call it a hack. I have no idea what you would call it. It's an anomaly in the game that we figured out how to basically not get it to draw into the claim, so that now that you have multiples in there. So I don't know if you necessarily call it a bug. It probably will get patched unless they pull up something where we can actually save our games. And hopefully if we can sell some of the things that are in the game. So if we can save, I don't exactly know if you call it an exploit. Now, well, thank you there, Corey. You a sponsor. We want some. Well, that's okay, man. I think YouTube Gaming will let you do it, Corey. I'm not completely sure. I guess you could call it an exploit. I don't even know that I would really call it an exploit. You're still a one-man team, so it's not like you're, being able to drive 2 or 3 or 4 of these things. Yeah. A loophole maybe. Yeah, that loophole would probably be better, because it really doesn't. Maybe it helps you in some regards or some shape or form. Like I said, that it does actually help to have one each at 2 opposite ends of the claim. Like if you want to do an excavator and a dumper, on the opposite ends and dig and work from both places. I don't even see why that wasn't really a big issue. Maybe they were just trying to keep performance down. I'm not sure, but I'm sure probably at some point it'll be patched over if people start having a problem with it. But it will be nice once we can sell, get some things cleared out of the way, and do that kind of stuff. I think it'll be good. So, yeah, well, it could be with the employees. I hadn't even thought about that, but you can still only have one wash plant. So I don't think it matters if they've got 1 million excavators. You still only got one guy working a wash plant. So I'm not even sure how that even works. But yeah, it doesn't work as well as typing in gold, you know. Just saying. So, yeah, that's it. You still got to drive it back. You're right, Harold. You still got to drive it back. I think it makes me feel like I'm loading it faster. Maybe it does. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. So, but anyway, that's it for me tonight, guys. That's getting real close to 3 hours. So I want to cut it off about 2.5 tonight. So we're really close to that mark. So I'm going to do that. So anyway, thanks to all the sponsors, super chatters, all the guys in chat. You guys were awesome. It takes y'all to run. It takes the village to run these live streams, but especially it takes a really good interactive chat. And you guys were absolutely awesome tonight. So thank you. Even though if you don't, that is a way of supporting the channel, is being here, being watching, being viewing, helpful in chat. All of those things go to helping make this thing run. And just because you're not giving money, don't think that you're not important and a part of the piece of the puzzle. So that's awesome. Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Oh, no problem there, Mark. Not a problem, man. Hopefully we'll see you here in the next live stream. 6582 we wound up tonight. So thanks, guys, for all the subs. If you are brand new and you want to get that sub shout out, get it here in the next 5 seconds. If not, 100 out to the time. There we go. If we don't have anybody subbing in here, I'm going to give it 5 seconds and no shout out tonight, and I'll get you hopefully tomorrow. So, yes, thank you there, Mediocre. Pretty much appreciation to you. Thanks for the info. You are more than welcome. Cheers. Thanks. I need to put a private chat with you. So just go to the YouTube About channel. Go to the main channel page, go to About, and then down there it says Send Message, and you can send me a public message, or you can email me at fulltiltfarming@gmail.com. I answer to both, or you can not answer me. You can hit me up on Twitter. Let me go ahead and run this over. Yeah, that worked. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so we got donations, all that good stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Jason. Jason came over. What happened? Maybe that was an older one. I don't know why that alert never came through. It's not showing. So anyway, thank you there, Jason, if you were there. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, so there you go. Full Tilt at Twitter. FTG United is our Steam group, and our FTG News there, and all of our super chatters. You guys are awesome. So yes, thank you. Finally got the game. Awesome, Andrew. I had to let me know how you like it. We'll be coming back here tomorrow. We'll be neither at this claim or we'll be at another doing some more work and some more cleanup and running some more dirt here, getting ready for Friday. So it's going to be awesome. I said there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It loaded in both at the same time. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thank you there, Jason. Appreciate your subscription. And now I see it now. That makes total sense. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you for that there, man. Awesome. All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow with another episode here, Gold Rush, and then be expecting tomorrow or at least Friday. We're going to go ahead and start rolling some polls. So make sure, yes, 10:30 always, never earlier, sometimes later, but never earlier than 10:30. And then we will start running some polls. So make sure you're in. Make sure you vote for that. Make sure you vote for what you want to see next in the channel. And that way we can kind of get a gauge on what's going on. And we'll start having some new days here. We bring out a few content and then keep Gold Rush all in the same spot. Hopefully, especially as new content starts dropping, new updates come out. So it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. So awesome seeing everybody. We will see you here on the next one, guys. It's been awesome. It's been real. It's been real fun. We'll see you here on the next one, guys. See you.